Back at it. We got on a little early. I think I figured it out, hopefully. Let's go and get my guy Mark on here. Man, we got another show. Hope y'all enjoyed yesterday's show with Norris Bell. We got another one. Talk to me. How we doing on this Sunday evening? What's good, family? We got another good one today. Let's go and let everybody know. Kenny, what's going on? Kenny, what's good? We got to tap in offline, Kenny, so hope everybody good, man. Where we tapping in from? D-Moore, what's going on? We got another good one, man. The hits keep coming. Pause. Hey, why don't y'all put in this chat, man, who y'all would like to see me have a conversation with, man. Gonna diversify this thing. Salute, Kenny. We want to diversify this thing, man. Put some names in there from the different eras, from the different schools that y'all would like to see us have a conversation with, see me have a conversation with. I'm open to all suggestions, man, so we see if we can line it up inside of their busy schedule and my busy schedule. So we're going to try to tap in and get as many people on this thing and celebrate them. Kenny Jones, that's a good one. I like that recommendation. Yeah, salute. D-Moore. We're just waiting for my guy Mark to pull up. I'm on a little early, but like I said, I'd rather be early than late. Who else we want to see us tap in with, man? I see somebody say Kenny Jones. I think that's a good one. Trying to diversify our guest. Andre Edwards, that's another good one. That's another good one. That's heavy wine dance right there. Wine dance is definitely well represented, and definitely would like to see that happen in the near future. I think those are two good candidates. So salute to you guys. Ted Adams, that'll be a big one right there. If you could help make that happen, D Moore, man, you on a whole nother level. Coach Ted Adams, does he even have a Facebook? But yes, let's line it up. Let's line it up. I think those are great choices right there. Anybody else? What else? Who y'all want to see me have a conversation with? Yeah, throw some hearts in the chat, man. If your heart is beating, man, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day, man. So we're going to cherish it, man. We're going to have a nice conversation today. Yeah, that's fine with me. We can do a round table type of a thing. That's not a bad idea. Kind of had that idea anyway. But having some schools or some representatives of different schools, two different schools, be able to share some of their stories against each other. That's going to be electrifying. Don Ryan, oh, you going? D Moore's going for the juggler. He's going straight to the power players in the community. But yes, set it up so we can have a conversation. You know I'm with it. Somebody go ahead and go grab Mark Johnson so we get this thing popping. Who else, man? Who else would y'all want to see me have a conversation with, man? We got Heavy Wine Dance on this thing. Antoine Hart, that's a real good one. Rich Race, that's another good one. So that's Brentwood and West Hampton / Suffolk CC type deal right there. So we got some heavy hitters right there. I like this. Definitely see if we can line those up. I like the Rich Race and the Antoine Hart situation. I like all the suggestions, man. I think y'all on point. So hopefully we can set those up in the near future, if not just a little further out. But I would love to line those up. And if anybody is in contact with some of those names and can help me do so, go ahead and plug. Darren Farmer, yeah, I'm familiar with Darren Farmer. Ed Romaine, not too familiar with him, so you're gonna have to educate me on that gentleman. Carl Johnson's a great one. Him being able to win as a player and a coach from Bridgehampton, that's a major one. Rob Moore from Sayville, that's a big one. Mike Sessions, Brentwood. Okay. I like it. I love all these suggestions. So if y'all can, just hit me on the Facebook Messenger and see if we can go ahead and start lining some of these up for the next one. Okay, Calm Swag, thank you so much. Yeah. Gary Wood. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The hits. Yeah, I like these guys. I like these names. I like these names. And anybody from the Catholic school, from the private school sector, help me out with that. Help me out with that. Right? And we can go back in eras too. We got 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. Get some of the young people on here too. Somebody go grab Mark, man. We're ready to tap in. Dow the Pass, what's good? Paul Culberson, what's going on, man? He'll be another nice guy to talk to, man. He was cooking over there at Roosevelt. Wally Zerbiak is a major one. If we get Wally on here, man, we really cooking with gas. Sean Kennedy, absolutely. Rich, yeah, yes. Now we talking. Now we talking. We digging in the crates. Luha, their whole situation. I would love to talk to somebody from Luha. I want to see how they was pulling people from all of these neighborhoods. I'm hearing stories. I would love to hear some of this thing that they've been ringing out since the 70s. Mike Rue from Riverhead, absolutely. Hernandez, absolutely. Great suggestions. Great suggestions, yes. And definitely would like to try to tap in with a little bit more on the private school and Catholic school sector. Yeah, so if we can get that and help get those situated, that would be dope. That would be dope, man. These are great ones. I like these suggestions. So we're going to table them. And like I said, if you can, Zenda Hamilton will be a major one. If y'all can go ahead and get your Fab Fisher and Drew Nicholas, that's one of the best backcourts to do it from Luhigh. And they have a Hempstead tie, so that's amazing. But if you guys know any of these guys personally, yeah, Jamal Smiley's another good one. That's a great one. Paul Curberson, yourself will be great to have a sit down with, man, give you your flowers and hear your backstory. But if you know any of these guys, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and plug. Hit me, you can send me a DM, and then we can tap in that way. But great suggestions, real good way into a great conversation. So I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm serious, man. Go ahead and hit me in on the messenger so we can have a conversation. Let me see. Hold on, my guy. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. I can hear you. Can hear me, bro?
Yeah, loud and clear. How we doing?
Oh man, I'm good, bro. I'm good. How
Good,
you
good.
feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Appreciate your time, man. Thank you so much.
I'm done.
We good? Get yourself situated, man. I see you got your drink in hand. You ready to go?
I just left the beach, bro.
Yeah, you left the beach.
Just left the beach, man, with the kids, man.
I know how that go. I know how
I'm
that go.
done.
I know how that go, man. So yeah, man. I was just talking to some of the people that's tapping in. They excited to see this conversation when we was talking about some different future shows, man. Some people that they would like to see, man. So before we
Yeah.
started, man, who would you like to see, man? Real quick, off top.
We gotta get listen, we gotta get a Gudio on here, man.
Yeah. I like that. I like that pick.
We gotta
Somebody
get
just
a
said it
Gudio
too.
on here,
They
bro.
said and his dad. That'll be a tough show right there. Him
We
and his
gotta get Lazo.
bro. That's if he want to pull up. You know how he do.
We gotta get
He a
Lazo.
keyboard guy.
Um,
But yeah, Andre Sanders will be a big one. That'll be dope. Give me one more guy, then we're gonna get tap into our conversation.
we gotta get Dre on here too, man.
Edwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was already recommended. So that's two. That's two recommendations that you gave that somebody else gave. So we probably got to make that happen.
Yeah.
All right, bro. So listen, man. You know what we're about to do, man. About to have a great conversation. So before we get into, I'm going to introduce the show, and
Mm-hmm.
then yeah, Paul Culberson. That's a good one, man. We gotta get that set up, man. Roosevelt's finest. So we gotta set that up. But I'm gonna introduce the show, and then I'm gonna have you introduce yourself. Give me your first and last name. Give me your high school, and give me your graduation date, and then we're gonna jump into this conversation. That's cool.
Cool.
All right, dude. Let's do it. You ready?
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Tapping with Tristan. We got a Facebook Live edition, Long Island Basketball History edition. And this gentleman rings out from his era and beyond. So without further ado, I'm going to let him introduce himself.
What's up, people? It's Mark Johnson from the Amityville Warriors, Amityville High School, class of '05.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate your time, and I'm looking forward to this conversation, man. Celebrating you and your basketball journey, but I think it's only right for us to get get the backstory from you directly. You feel me? Let's go back to the early ages, man. When did we pick up a basketball? Where was we at, man? What was we doing?
So I've been like sort of fortunate, what I'm saying, with, my journey, meeting people and, because I wasn't born in Amityville, you know what I'm saying? I'm an import,
You're an
you know what
import.
I'm saying? I'm an import, so, my earliest is, I lived in Bellport for a
You was
little
out in
bit,
Belport.
down Bellport. Um, I got introduced, to a guy. His name was John Conquest.
Okay.
All right, and he's a legendary guy from out east, Mr. Conquest. Um, so you know, we would be in gym class and playing ball, but it was really nothing to me. Like basketball wasn't on my radar.
It wasn't on your radar.
Nah, because it was I was too caught up in other areas in my life at that time.
What age is this, man, and what's going on outside where
So
basketball wasn't? Because it ends up becoming a pretty big part of your life, man. What was going on then? And where
so
what age was this?
I'm one of 12.
Okay.
So um, one of 12 and moving around a lot. Mom Duke's trying to, make ends meet.
Yeah.
So, me and a bunch of, me and my brothers, man, we really jumped off the perch really early, you know, at an early age, just trying to, trying to help out, trying to do what we could, provide, become being men so early.
Wow. Wow. What age is this, man? This is like elementary age?
Elementary, man, this
Yeah.
is 11, 10, 11,
10, 11 years old, man. You
10,
out
11 years old, man. We're doing, what grown men do. But I always feel like God put certain people in my place that kept me from, really crossing over.
and this is and you're out east right now.
I'm out east. So,
Okay.
we go from Bellport. I lived in Bellport for about uh 93 to like 95.
Okay.
Um, and then we ended up moving to courtroom and I start to attend Longwood
Okay. So you're in the Longwood School District now, man.
in the Longwood School District. Um, I'm there from 5th grade to 7th grade.
Wow. Okay. So you're like a really you really in there like that, man. What's going on, man? There's a lot of hardship going on in the house right now.
A lot of hardship, bro. It was, it was so crazy growing up. It was like every before Thanksgiving, there
Yeah.
was always a eviction notice
On the door,
on the door, bro.
like clockwork,
Like clockwork for I can remember through my life.
through your life, man. How's that make you feel, bro?
I mean, at that time,
Yeah, at that time.
at that time, it was just something that was there, bro. Like
Did you
it's
know what it was?
it was
Did you know what that meant?
embarrassing.
Okay.
Yeah,
You knew what it was. You knew what it meant.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, man.
Okay. Wow.
And
This is
so
really
it forces you to do. You can go two ways with that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can go
Yeah.
two ways with that.
Yeah.
So so we were out in the Longwood district. Started picking up sports.
Okay.
I was playing football.
I can see that.
Playing football. I was a big kid,
Yeah.
so they had me, tight end, defensive end.
Yeah.
Um, like one of my favorite players was Javon Curse,
The freak.
the freak. Like one of my favorite players was like Javon Curse.
He was out there causing havoc.
Yeah, but and then I tried out for the basketball team. Um, this is 7th grade, sixth grade, 6th or 7th grade. Tried out for the basketball team.
Hmm.
Didn't make it.
No
Should have
bueno.
made it. Should have made it. I didn't
Uh-oh.
make it.
Okay.
But that's the early editions of politics.
That's your first like real memory of some politics with
of
these.
some politics because that team was already made.
Oh, it's already established. These kids kind of grew up with each other and one of them type
Kids grew up with each other. You
Ah.
got family members who played. It sort of was
You
like
was the outsider looking in.
I was outside looking in. Like I've always been an import everywhere I was at. Always an import.
Okay, did you feel that, man? Like, how'd that make you feel, man? You got hardship at home, man, financial hardship. You got a lot of siblings. Moms is trying to make ends meet, eviction notices. Was you an aggressive kid? Did that make you angry? Did that make you like go into a shell and kind of be tucked off? What was your personality? You were slide
Nah,
into the basket.
I wasn't aggressive. That just gave me more time to be outside. All right, I'm not playing basketball. I'm just gonna be.
I'm gonna go do this.
I'm gonna go do this, man. You know what I'm
Got,
saying? I'm gonna go hustle a little bit.
got you.
My mom's she's not home because she's trying to make ends meet. You know what I'm saying? She's working at the laundromat. She's a a matron on a bus. You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
then you know I gotta be. I can beat my mom home. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
And even if I wasn't beating her home, it's like like I'm outside.
You know what it is. I'm trying to help.
Right.
I'm trying to help and find my way. So when do we slide over into the Amityville school district, dude?
We slide over to Amityville District in the seventh grade.
Talk to me about this.
So in the seventh grade, so my family has roots in Amityville.
Let's
So
talk about it.
yeah, so my family has roots in Amityville, and my grandma she stayed at 276 Albany Avenue. So she stayed right next to the block,
She's on the block.
on the block, right on the block. Like
She's
I
right
re-
there.
I remember the block coming out there as a kid. I remember going. Yeah, you better not go over in that area. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
um, so we moved in seventh grade, uh, into seventh grade, and I can always remember my mom like, or no, my aunts was like, "Listen, this ain't what you used to out here. These guys are a little tough, you know." So she's like, just you got to move accordingly when you out here. And I mean, I remember my first day. I'm in Edmond Miles, and I'm walking around. I'm trying to get to the gym, and boom, I see somebody getting bullied right in the bathroom. Like, yeah.
Day
Son
one.
turn, huh? Day
Day
one,
one.
day one. Got the kid against the locker.
Ah,
I walk in, mind my business. It's
I
like he
walk
turned
out.
he turned around, was like, "Yo," I'm like, "Nah, I don't know nothing, man. I don't know anything was going on here, bro." Um,
This is your first day up in the thing.
First day in the Ville, bro.
Oh man.
First day in the Ville. Um, but so I already had a record with me. You know what I'm saying? So I already had a record that followed me through the schools. So I was on pins early. I was on probation early. So I already had that record as a youngster.
Let me ask you: is this more academic related or is this more behavior?
This is more behavioral.
So what was you doing, dude? Like, what was you know what I'm saying? Like, talk to me.
I mean, growing, we was doing B&Es, um, just doing a lot of stuff.
Doing a
Doing
lot of stuff.
a lot of stuff, man.
Doing a lot of stuff. I got you. I got
Doing
you.
a lot of stuff, man. And like
So
I said,
they already had a little record on you when you came over. It's like, man, keep an eye on this guy.
right.
Okay.
But like I said, there's always been a constant where I feel like God always placed people to be like, "Yo, listen, man, you going down this route.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna end up good for you." So, that year I met another uh, you know, influential person by the name of Reynolds Hawkins.
Shout out to Reynolds
Shout out to
Hawkins.
Coach Hawkins, man. And at this time, I want to say he was at the middle school, and he was my counselor or whatever, the guidance counselor, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And he was just like, "Yo, listen, man, I want you to come out and play with me for track."
Okay.
'Cause I got here in the spring,
You got in the spring, so you missed basketball and all
this
that.
basketball. but he knew the record. He got the paperwork. He's
Yep.
like, yo, man, I just want you to come out. I want to keep you. Keep you out of trouble. That was his thing. He was like, yo, I want to keep you out of trouble. I already started clicking up with guys and all of that.
Who was you clicking up with? You don't got to
Oh
name no names.
man.
Was they some of the guys that was playing sports, or was they
Well,
doing their thing?
yeah. So I met your brother early. Um, P and them. I
Yeah.
met,
So, so that was kind of right up your alley, right there.
yeah. We there.
Yeah.
Ryan Frazier,
Okay. Okay.
um, AJ.
Yeah.
So a bunch of guys, man.
Bunch of guys. So,
Sean Robinson, all these guys, man. So
okay. 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 So did you
man,
go and do this track thing?
I did. I did. I'm like, yo, I'll go out, man. I'll go out.
What
You
happened?
know, bro, he had me throwing the discus in the shot put, bro. I'm throwing the discus like a frisbee, thinking it's legal. It's not legal. You can't throw it like a frisbee, bro. But when I look back on it, it was just to make sure that he kept me out of trouble, bro.
So that's what I'm looking at. I think that's pivotal. Just to as you look back, just to have somebody to say, I'm looking out for you, man.
I'm looking out for you, son.
Walk with me.
Walk with me, man. Just to keep you out of trouble, man.
Yeah.
And so that year ends up being a year that I have to do over.
Okay. So you got retained this year.
I got retained that year.
What's your
Listen,
thought process? What's your thought process on that? Was it because of the move-in and just a little bit of
movement.
everything?
Listen, I only came to school, bro, for school lunch and sports at that time.
So you was truant.
True it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
school lunch and and sports.
That's it.
And it'd be some days I just come to school late, go get school lunch.
Hmm.
The middle school got all those exits, bro. I cut through the backfield,
Right through the backfield.
then cut through the left, and we going right on Smith Street. I'm going straight down to the crib because I lived on Essence. I
I
mean,
go.
on Albany. You
I
know what I'm
go.
saying?
Oh, yeah, yeah. You got all those cutouts in the back.
Right.
Okay. 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 So talk to me, man. How did that make you feel? You know, saying getting retained, and then let's talk about who started sliding you into this basketball because this is going to be a dope story.
Um. So how did I feel getting retained? Embarrassed
Mhm.
because the guys that I became cool with, they were moving up.
Yup.
So that I would see them, and they're like, like, yo, I'm about to try for the basketball team. They're like, yo, bro, we going to JV, man. Like, we going to JV, bro. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, JV. First of all, like, JV, what's JV?
I don't even know what this
You know
is.
what JV is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what did you start getting involved with anything in the summertime?
So in the
Like you know, saying you
summertime,
said came in the springtime. So summertime it gets live around Amityville.
so got retained, seventh grade, did it all over. I played. I met Mr. Isabel.
Coach Isabel. Shout
Coach
out to Coach
Is.
Isabel.
Shout out to Coach Is because I played football.
Hmm.
For some reason, those guys, Melvin, Coach Miller, Coach Is, they want me to play football. Like, yo, this is your calling. You need to
Yeah.
play football.
Yeah.
At this time, I'm like 6'2".
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Got the size.
6'2",
Yeah.
6'2", 200 pounds as an eighth grader, seventh, eighth grader.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they're like, yo, yeah, this is your calling.
Yeah. You can be a bully out here.
Yeah. So I'm playing football. It was cool. He like, yo, listen, man, you gotta have that 2.5 at the time or 2.0. You gotta have that to play.
Okay.
I'm like, damn,
I don't know about that.
know about that, bro. I'm not
That's
even
a lot
going
of.
to
That sounds like
class,
a lot of
bro.
effort.
Word. You know what I'm saying? So he challenged you. He challenged me. He challenged me. He was like, yo, listen, man, you're not gonna play for me. I don't care how talented you are. You can't. If you can't get that grade, ain't no reason. You can't. No reason for you to try out.
Did you get the grade?
I got the grade
Okay.
for the
Okay.
first half.
The first half.
First half got the grade. Basketball season come. I'm eligible. Great, played great, like great for a seventh grader.
Yeah,
Played great. It wasn't no crazy numbers.
yeah.
But
Contributor.
you could see the potential. You can see the potential.
You can see the potential.
Um, I started playing with Pastor Chandler because
Yeah,
my mom went to church with him. Went to church. They grew up together, and
yeah.
you know, they start you know beating me up back there, just trying to get me primed to play.
Okay.
Um, and then once again, going into my eighth grade year, come home is an eviction notice on the door.
Ah, man. Okay.
But it is how God works.
What happened?
So, you know, there was two sisters of the church, um, named Tracy Smitherman and Dee Brown.
Okay.
And they were like, told my mom, like, listen, you can come live with us.
They opened up their home to you guys.
Open up their own.
Wow.
Me not knowing they know anything about what I'm about to go through. So we're there, man. And I'm like, yeah, I play basketball. Hey, you play basketball?
You play
Like,
basketball.
yeah. They're like, you don't know nothing about basketball. You know the whole convo, the spiel. You don't know nothing. I'm like, yeah,
I play.
man, I play. They like, yeah, well, D, like, I got records in Amityville.
For those who don't know, Deborah Brown, Dee Brown, and she went on to play at Marist
Mm-hmm.
University. She has a track record in Amityville High School and was an elite basketball player. So so
League.
so so she pretty much found you, dude. And y'all didn't even know how you guys was gonna even blend like this.
Nah,
What happens?
man, they break my whole game down.
Where
My
where where'd they
whole,
take you? What where they you in Pastor Reese's yard or
we
you
in Bolden Mac Park.
yeah, you at the Mac. You at Bolden Mac Park.
Bolden Mac Park.
Is this your first experience with the Mac?
Yeah, like on that level, yeah.
On that level. Okay, talk to me about this, because now this is where it's gonna start shifting.
They break my whole game down. And live, these are women
Yeah.
from the fundamentals teaching me, listen, how to rebound, how to read a rebound, how to handle jump hooks, everything that you would think that you were supposed to be learned from men. I'm learning this from women. So we end up putting a team together. They put together like a little town traveling team.
So essentially like a small AAU.
Right.
Okay, so what
Right.
happens?
So
This
we,
this is eighth grade now, right? You're in eighth grade.
this eighth grade, man.
Talk to me now. Finish up. I'm leaning in.
So we going around. Shout out to my mom checking in too.
Shout out moms.
Mom checking in. We going around town, going around different towns. Let me give you some names. So it's myself, Sam Duncan,
Okay.
Darrell Young,
Yep.
Tamar Frazier, Ryan Frazier, Tyshawn Jones. Um, and so little do I know that y'all have history, right?
Right.
Didn't know that. So
Right.
they raving about you guys. And this
They
is when
raving.
I don't know you guys from a can of paint.
You getting a
So
crash course.
in my head, you guys are 6'10". That's how big you guys are. You know what I'm saying? Tristan Smith and Jason Frazier. I used to hit him in his knees. Always heard Tristan. He's the most talented basketball player in the world. So it's now it's there because
It's-
you guys are starting to ring off,
yes.
right?
Yes. Yes.
It's there and it's there. It's in my subconscious now. I know what's going on.
I'm aware. I'm aware of what's going on. You got a
I'm a,
crash course of what's going on, the history, and what's currently going on around you right now.
right. So the change for me was when we went to John J. Burns Park and we played against the guys that I went to was in the same grade as, but they moved on. So that would be PJ, Craig, AJ, those guys.
That's a good nucleus of players right there.
The guys I was with, they were like nervous, timid. These
Ah,
dudes is, and I'm playing just like that. Ain't no fair.
no fear.
But I'm like, it's something about these guys that I need to get with, bro.
Okay.
Like, they're Craig is already dunking. Know what I'm saying? I'm like, I felt like I outgrew the situation.
Okay. So you're recognizing that I need some enhancement. What am I gonna do here?
What am I gonna do, and how can I do this?
The most
Make it
respectful way.
in the most respectful way without, stepping on toes and making
What
people
happened?
feel
What happened? What happened? What did you do? Did you stay or did you go?
I was out of there, bro.
Oh no. Okay, how did they take the news? Like, hey man, I really feel like I need to move on and try to team up with some of these guys or look at some other situations that will it help me bag it. How'd it go?
It was it was love lost between myself and D,
Yeah,
but I can never not thank her for what she did, bro. Because if it wasn't for her breaking my game down and all of that, I don't become who I become.
yeah. Much love, D Brown.
That's just a
D,
fact.
D, D Brown, we love you.
That's that's
It
that's
was a move
that's,
that needed to be made. So then,
that's just
what was
fact.
the move? What was the move, man? What do we do, man? Because you're learning, you're getting a crash course of basketball, and you're making already tough life decisions. You've been kind of a latchkey kid since growing up. You're seeing eviction notices and doing all of these different types of things. So, this is another move that you had to make, but you're seeing something positive. What was next?
Um, that's going into what? That's the end of eighth grade.
Yeah, you're going to be a freshman now, dude.
What's this summer league stuff I'm hearing about?
What is the summer league stuff I'm hearing about?
Right? What's summer league?
Something called AAU. You got summer leagues. What is
Hey,
that?
like, what's this? So I'm in the park. I'm at Grand Union Park.
You hitting all of the parks up, dude.
Yeah,
You hitting all of them up.
I'm at the Grand Union Park, bro, and that's what you playing against grown men.
You getting guys from all over.
You
Nassau,
got guys
Suffolk
from all
County.
over.
Yeah, a lot of older guys in there.
They
Yeah.
drinking 40s.
Yes, they
They
are.
drinking, and they
Yeah.
come around on the court.
Yeah, do-rags hanging, all kinds
Rag,
of
Timberland boots.
starberries on, all
Yeah,
that.
Tims. I'm out there playing with grown men. Ain't no foul, bro.
Oh my goodness.
But I meet
Okay.
a guy, man. So this, I start playing, and I'm playing with this guy, man. He got dreads, and I'm doing my thing.
Okay.
He noticing, and even at this time, I'm handling the ball. Pulls me to the side at the end. He's like, "Yo, what's your name?" I'm like, "Yo, what you want to know my name for, bro? Like, I don't even know you. Like, what's up?" He like, "Yo, you ever play AAU?" It's AAU. Never heard of it.
What is that?
What is that? Like, yo, listen, man. Yo, I have an AAU team, bro. I'm gonna give you my number, bro. I want you to come to my practice. Where your practice at? Man, it's at the Wyandanch Middle School. At this time, I'm like, bro, I'm not going to Wyandanch, bro. That's just we not doing that. This is when it was heavy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's a
It's
smart
heavy,
move for
bro.
me.
It's not a smart move.
I don't know if that's a smart move for me.
He's like, yo, listen, man, it's a closed gym. You ain't gotta worry about that. I'll come pick you up. He's like, yo, my name is Andre. But everybody call me Dre. Go to practice. And from there, I was introduced to AAU with Andre Edwards. Project Hoops. We weren't team underrated yet.
Oh, you in the trenches from the mud. Project. What's the name of the team?
Project Hoops.
That there wasn't even team underrated yet.
Not yet.
All right, so man, so what's
Yes.
going? You're getting
Yes.
introduced to the basketball world, man, and you're getting something positive, man. Are you recognizing like, yo, this might change the course of my life? Like as far as me not having to be outside as much, man. I'm starting to like what's happening here.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Not
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
That doesn't start to look until I get to high school, like that
Okay.
freshman year.
Okay. Okay. Finish your story. So you got the Project Hoops thing, man. How does that summer go with the
That
stuff?
summer went good. It went really good. I mean, now I'm traveling. I'm going places I ain't never been. You know what I'm saying? Like we upstate. Uh, we're a lot of tournaments, bro. A lot of tournaments, and he's doing this, on his dime. You know what
Wow.
I'm saying? On his dime, bro. He fundraising on his dime,
Wow.
and then I happen to be a freshman for one of the greatest high school players in New York history
Who's
that
that?
year, Jason Frazier.
Jason Frazier.
I'm a freshman.
You're a freshman. So what? Talk to me about this
I'm
freshman because you heard stories about this gentleman.
heard the stories. I
This-
even watched y'all. I came to a few of y'all playoffs
okay. So
games.
you even came to a few games. So you know.
Yeah, but I didn't get to see it up hand like this.
Yeah, so what's going on? You see, you're a freshman now. You're getting kind of introduced into this world. You've seen some of the guys, Craig, PJ, AJ, these guys that you've seen. They're moving up. They're a year ahead of you and everything. So now you step on into the high school and you see this All American and his team and all this thing going on. Talk to me.
I was, I was a lot of it. I was just like, yo, this is crazy. I'm walking down the hallway and I'm seeing uh Billy Donovan. I'm seeing the North Carolina. I'm seeing Jim Boheim. I'm
Yeah,
I'm I'm seeing Jerry West.
yeah, Matt Dard. Yeah, Jerry West was there. Yeah, he was. I think he was scouting for Memphis Grizzlies at the time.
I'm cutting class, bro, and I'm walking through the hallways. I'm like, yo, ain't that the?
I seen him on TV.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, ain't that the?
Yeah, it was heavy like that.
You know what I'm saying? And then now it's JV. But
Okay,
in the back of my mind,
okay.
I'm saying, how do I get in?
What do I need to do now?
What do I need to do now?
I like this atmosphere. What do I need to do to level up?
So I I do what I know best, and that was produce. I had a coach Coach Chris Agostino, legendary coach, another ag
Yeah, he's a
who
heck of a coach. Shout out to Chris Ag.
installed some traits in me that I still use to this day, man. You know, if nobody knows you, bro, you can't act like you know. You make your presence felt in all aspects of life. You don't have to be arrogant. You could be just straightforward. He's always told me that.
Yeah,
He wouldn't let me lounge on the bench like that. You got to sit up.
you got to sit up.
You got to sit up.
You got to sit
Ain't
up.
no walking off the court. You got to run off this court. You
I like.
know.
I like it. I like
Um,
it.
and so you know, I got chances to pick Jason's brain. We working out together. I'm
Was he
working out with these
receptive to
guys.
that? Was he
Yeah,
receptive to that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or did he big dog you?
he was
Big time.
receptive.
He was receptive. He ain't big time.
No, I think what it was he knew he we've spoken since, and he's told me he knew I was coming.
He knew.
Yeah,
You're already friends with what I'm saying, his family members. But then I think also too in Amityville, especially at that time, you know what's going on. You know who's next in line. So I think that's very admirable of Jay to what I'm saying, take you under the wing. And I think it's really admirable of you to pick his brain, right?
yeah. I mean,
Both sides could have been, what I'm saying, stubborn enough to not do either.
yeah, bro. I mean, I remember where Chris Ag be like, "Yo, Ag, yo, let my guys beat up on your guys," and Jason to be icing his knees, and we giving varsity a little run. You know what I'm saying? We giving without Jason, we
Yeah.
giving varsity a little run.
Competition.
Jason to hear what's going on. Ice packs come off. It ain't nothing I can do with this dude. I'm a freshman. It's nothing I can do.
No, no, no.
It's nothing I can do with him. And But it was
But he giving you some lessons out there though, because
gave
you
me some
figure
lessons, bro.
like there's nothing better than the on the job training.
No, nothing better. And I got to see him. I got to see the competitiveness in him. In certain practices where he was wilding, and I didn't notice. I didn't know he had that side to him. So it was like
He's a dog, bro.
going, going, and then going. Fast forward, I get into a situation and I'm about to get suspended, and the principal like, "Yo, I need you to be more like Jason." And I sit there and tell her like, "You don't know Jason, then, bro. Like,
You only know one side of Jason. You don't
you only
know
know
none
what. So
of
you don't know Jason, man.
right.
I'm not Jason." Mm.
Right, right. So
But you know,
what happens finishing up that year and sliding to the sophomore year? Because now you're in the basketball world. You're at a school that's on the national stage. You know, with Jason, he brought the national spotlight. You know what I'm saying to the community. It happened before. You know, the shout out to Shelton Jones and stuff like he
mhm.
brought the national spotlight to there. But with the championship runs that was happening as you sliding into high school, it's starting to become a mainstay. And with AJ there, what happens going into sophomore year, man?
So
Talk to
like
me.
going to sophomore year, I get moved up in the playoffs, and but I'm not that type of person. Like I ain't helped get a championship, so I'm like, he like you want to come on? I don't want none of I don't want no parts of that. I have nothing to do with those championships. I'm not that type of person. I'm not gonna ride for something I didn't do. So, you know, I didn't move up.
Okay,
I didn't move up. Um, so sophomore year, that's when I first started getting some letters. I had some good tournaments out in Vegas. And we went to the Nationals. We beat a really good Gauchos team at the time. They had the three amigos. That was Russell Robinson, Ronald Ramon, and Yada.
so you
Yada.
got the games.
hmm This is just, and we beat them with Long Island guys.
Have you hitters? Name some of your teammates real quick, man. Shout them out real quick.
Um, Sadrach Numa from Wyandanch.
Yeah,
Shavar Birch, he's from Brentwood.
yup.
Um, I'm trying to do the Long Island guys. We had a guy named Dwayne Whitfield from St. Dominic's. Uh, we had Kahim Seawright from Uniondale. We were young, man. We were really young. We had some guys from Jersey.
Yeah, but y'all was dogs, and Dre was spearheading this thing, huh? Dre
Dre
Edwards.
was Dre was spearheading this thing, man, and we ended up. I had a real good nationals. I was on that like the nationals team. It was like Al Jefferson. Uh, man, it was some guys on that joint, man. Yeah,
And you was starting to get mentioned with these guys.
yeah, man.
What's the thought process now, man? Just a couple years ago, you didn't know what was going on.
So
You had a adult lady teaching you basketball. So what's the thought process now? I'm on the stage. I'm beating powerhouse teams. They mentioned me with future NBA guys. Are you even recognizing the 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 magnitude of this whole situation, dude?
I'm starting to because I'm starting to because now I know that I, I'm going to have a role next year,
Uh,
but I don't know the role that I'm going to have.
you don't quite know about that.
I don't quite know about that. But I know how can I fit in? How am I going to do? How am I going to fit in? Because I know I deserve to be here,
Okay.
but I don't want to step on nobody's toes. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the customate teammate
Yup. Yup.
because and Amityville is always you know next up,
There's always next up, and there's always some level of animosity from somebody because they
right?
feel like there's a lot of talent, so they feel like they should be out there. So you're trying to find and navigate through that. You know what I'm saying? But you're really trying to create your own spot so you can go ahead and do your thing.
Yeah, yep. So we going to the sophomore year, man. And the crazy thing is, Ag made me try out. This was his way of humbling the young kid.
Hmm.
So he made me try out, knowing that. I mean, in my head, I knew I was gonna make the team. But the crazy thing is, my tryout, I was just running laps. Because
Let's see what kind of shape this guy is in. Let's see.
not even that. So
Let's see what his mental is like.
I had a teacher, bro. I didn't know. had anything to do with the varsity team. So his name was Jason McGowan.
Shout out to McGowan.
I'm cutting his class like I don't have him on my schedule, bro. So he'll see me. He's like, "Yo, you coming to class today?" Like, yeah, I'm coming.
Yeah, I'll be
Don't
there.
go. I'll be there. Not going.
Not going.
He's like, yo, so tryouts is around like October, early November. He's like, yeah, man, you trying out for the team? I'm like, yeah. He said, oh, okay, man, all right. I hope you make the team, man. Go to tryout, bro. Walk right in. He got his shorts on and a whistle. I'm like, what is this dude doing here?
Uh, on the line.
On the line.
On the
On the line.
line.
I heard you've
So
been
he got
cutting
you
your
got a
class.
couple of months worth of sprints right here, my guy. I tabled all of that.
On the line. So I ran, bro. I ran.
That's funny.
Um, but you know, it was always parts of me that year where it was like, yo, what I gotta do? Because I didn't think Ag liked me at first
Why you think that?
because I was an import.
You was an import, right? You didn't grow up through the
I
whole
didn't
thing.
go through I
So
didn't
he
go
don't know you
through
like that.
yeah, I didn't go through the direct chain of Amityville basketball, the hierarchy. I didn't go through that. I didn't play CYO. I didn't play for the Cronins. I didn't play for Cronenberg. You know what I'm saying? So I've always seen it where, these guys who went through that, they knew Ag, Ag knew of him. I didn't know that. So I remember telling my best friend Tamar, like, yo, bro, this guy don't like me, man. And his exact words was like, yo, you gotta go kill everybody out there.
That's it.
You gotta make him like you. And I just remember going to practice, man, and that was my thought process. Me
That's
and
the
your brother. Me and your brother. That was our thought process.
yeah.
Like we're gonna kill whatever's in our way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Now, how would you blending this with the home situation? What's going on, man? Remember, you had to tell D Brown that you moving on for the team. Did you have to stay with her still through that, or
Now, so at this time, no.
because that could have been an awkward walking in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
Yeah. So we ended up leaving, and we moved to Wyandanch,
okay,
right? So we're staying with my sister on State Avenue.
okay. So you had to bounce around family member house. So you're gonna lock in at wine dish right now because before you was getting evicted from certain places. Okay,
Right. So we
okay,
staying on State Avenue. Um, so it was some stability. You could say that this was like some stability
some
because
form of stability. So
yeah.
now you're out there doing your thing. Got some stability at home. Now, bro, like Jason Frazier's not there now.
But there's guys that's already there.
Who's there? Who's there?
We
Come on, let's
we
talk
got
about it, man.
uh
Y'all got to follow this thing up.
so we got Richard Payton, he's there. He's a
Yo,
senior.
yo,
Um
got that class of '03, right?
that's
Was
oh 03, so
Javon,
that's John Burvine, Derek Deloney, Chris Morrow, Tony Smith. Then we got oh 04, that's AJ Price, PJ Smith, Craig Stewart,
yeah.
and then you got the silly sophomore, me, Mark Johnson. Um, yeah,
Was you able to find a foot and then contribute as a sophomore on that team?
absolutely. I mean, I averaged a double double off the bench.
Yeah, it was double off the bench.
Off the bench.
Just put me in the game.
Put me in the game. You know, those guys, those guys, they were there. Ag plays with seniors. But if
You,
there's
did you,
one guy that really from that team, that senior team that really like wasn't on he knew that I was there. That was Derek Deloney.
yeah,
He was a great captain.
yep.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, your time is coming, bro. Like, be ready.
Be ready. But
And
real talk, you felt like you should have been starting.
yeah, real talk was like, come on.
Got
but
you.
he kept me he kept me on the he was like how a senior was supposed to do a youngster.
Yeah, so you won't lose. So you won't lose your cool or lose focus. So we need you, man. You one of those guys.
One of those, yo, bro, we need you. So you can't be an
You
LD.
felt wanted. You felt wanted
Yeah,
from
he
the
he
team.
he always Derek always kept it like, yo, bro, he'll see me in the hallway. Yo, what you doing in the hallway, bro? Yo, we got a such and such game, bro. Like you
So
gonna
when
you gonna mess this up for us.
so when did that start wreck? You know what I'm saying? Because you've been truant, pretty much most of your career, and I'll go to class when I want to. When did this kind of shift, or did it ever, to where it's like, yo, this is a hand in glove situation. I'm not just playing ball, but I'm what they would call a student athlete.
It started to shift once found out these things mean something to other people.
When was that?
That year, we were going for four straight.
Four straight New York State titles, and you're like, okay, who broke that down to you?
Um, I don't know who broke that down.
You started recognizing it though,
I
like,
just started recognizing. Now
like if you don't have a certain GPA, you can't participate.
I'm seeing my name in the paper.
That's always a great feeling.
You know, and I see how much the papers are talking about us. So I'm like, yo, I want to be a part of this some more. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just be an eligible for the second half of the season, bro.
Okay, so did we do what we needed to do?
Yeah, absolutely. Played the whole year.
What
Yeah.
happened that year, dude? Your sophomore year. What happened? How did we end this year?
Oh man, we went on to win a championship that year, bro.
New York State public school
New
champion,
York
dude.
State Public Schools championship, man. I scored off the bench. I scored 17, had 14 rebounds, um, 2 blocks, made the all tournament team, the Class B championship.
That's a big deal, man. Congratulations to you for that, man. What now? Now you certified now.
But let's lead up to that.
Lead up to that. Go ahead. Bring some more of that backstory in.
We played and I played my first big game. We played against we was for the Class B championship against Wyandanch.
Ah, who we going against?
They
That's a
had some dogs, bro.
yeah name.
Crazy thing is, right? We so I played with Sadrack. I played with Kenny, Kenny Jones, in a few tournaments that summer. Uh, so I remember we was at IS8. Me, Sadrack played at IS8 like maybe 2 or 3 weeks before this happens. And shout out to Coach Dave. He said he's like, yo, now you got to. He said, Sadrack, you gonna have to deal with these niggas, something like that,
He said something like that. Like
something
yo,
like that.
like
He's
yeah,
like,
yo,
yo,
these guys are starting to like come of age.
yeah. And it all came to a head 2002. We're at the game was so big it had to be played on a neutral floor,
Oh boy. All
and
right.
it wasn't at St. Joe's like it used to be. They moved us way out east. They moved us to Longwood
They was trying to not have as many people come and participate in this massive game.
because,
And
mind
we all
you,
my dance.
the year before it was at St. Joe's. You had people outside scalping tickets, bro. This is Jason. This is at the top. This is the peak of his
Yeah,
powers.
he's box office.
You had a high school guy sell out. What's St. Joe's D3?
Yeah,
Sold out a D3 arena, bro.
yeah. And there's like yo, we want in. So he's scalping tickets.
Uh-huh.
And then you guys got to follow that up and be a loaded wine dance team.
Loaded team, bro. Uh,
That's tough.
Sadrack Numa, Chaz, Thomas. Kenny's brother played on that team. Uh, my man Stiggs. Stiggs underrated. Stiggs is so underrated, man. Yeah, that team. That team. If they could beat us, they would have won the states too.
Yeah.
They would have won the states if they would have got biased, man. And that was one of those games, dog. Uh, Kenny was a man child.
Shout out to Kenny Jones.
Kenny Jones was a man child, but you know, for some reason, I played against him, so it wasn't like he's killing me. It was I'm not letting no one kill me. I already got killed early in the year by Mamadou, so I'm
Yeah,
not. It's not
yeah.
that.
I no, this is not happening again.
Not twice.
All
And
right,
but we go on to beat them,
that's big.
and
That's
then
big.
we do our thing upstate, and that's that 2003 class. They went off and we came back, won the federation. A lot of people don't know that championship. We had to beat Glens Falls in Glens Falls.
That's about a good. That's about a
5,000
yeah. That's about a good 6,000 7,000 people.
early in the morning, and it's cold. You played in there. It's the ice rink.
It's a hockey rink,
It's a hockey rink.
and they've been looking for this for their whole life.
So they was trying to freeze us out.
Made it extra cold.
Made it extra cold, bro.
We're gonna play the game at 8 in the morning too.
8 in the morning. We can't even get continental breakfast, bro. I used to come to get the continental breakfast,
They won't
put a
die.
pl- put a plate on the side just for the. Nah,
Yeah.
bro. We eating cold bagels, bro.
Straight to the arena.
Straight to the arena, man. And
That's an uphill battle.
they had a guy
Yeah.
named Michael Van Scoy.
Yeah, I remember that guy. Well, he went to Fairfield or something like that.
Fairfield of Vermont, one of them
He
joints.
went to something like that, man. But that dude can shoot.
30, 30 ball.
I believe it, man. And he gonna have the ultimate green light, and he got his whole community there.
Hey, hold on, hold on. Let me even go. Let me rewind a little bit back, a little bit more too. We played a few. We played two epic games on Long Island before going upstate. We played Whitman for the Suffolk overall with Antoine Agudio and Nick Carter.
That's a tough matchup too.
And this is when I seen for the first time, like, yo, matchups are real. AJ and Richard Payton took that matchup so serious.
Yeah.
I would try to hedge on the screen. Yo, don't I don't want no help.
Nope. Get back to your man.
Get back to your man.
I'm locked in.
I'm talking about yelling, cursing at me. I'm like, yo, bro,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let him turn the I ain't gonna let him turn the corner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had Matt Ross on that team. Matt Ross is pinching us. I'm like, yo, bro, stop pinching me, bro. Like, yeah, man, we played. I mean, then we had to beat a really good West Hempstead team.
Bravo.
Brower and Shahi Martin. Shout out to Shahi.
That's a nice duo right there. They
Yeah,
got
man.
they hungry. They don't got much history, but this is our opportunity.
Yeah, and they had a young kid named Akeem Bennett. He
Tough
he
team, bro.
he ended up turning. I think he was all Long Island. He played pro for a few years. The Akeem Bennett kid. Somebody we should look up.
Yeah, we can
Um,
research and celebrate him too.
yeah. We ended up beating those guys. Shahi from that moment on, bro. We always, anytime we played each other, bro, it was always like that because he felt like I took his championship.
Yep. Yep.
So we do that thing, man, and we go upstate. Then we for the federation we played Chaminade.
Chaminade, always a tough team.
Chaminade. They had a big guy named Nowitzki, Norotsky, something like that.
Yeah, he was a little Long Island type dude. He was an Long
Yeah,
Island
man,
dude.
big bruiser. Uh,
Yeah.
and that was fun. That was fun playing in the federation.
So you on
And
the stage, bro. You playing in the federation. You going upstate, man. Now you're one of the guys, man. You're fully contributing, man. This class of '03 leaves. You a federation. What goes on into the summertime, man? Now, are you like even looking at like your basketball is a integral part of my life, and it can actually help me carve out a lane for my life.
yeah, now that's all in the play.
Talk to me.
Now that summer we team underrated.
Okay, team underrated now.
We team underrated, man, and uh I get my first ranking in the nation.
What that do for you?
That was crazy. That was I was like, that was crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was just like, dang. In the nation,
Yeah, all of the players.
all of the players, I'm one of the top guys.
All of the players. Okay.
Um,
Okay. So you're on the scene now, dude. You're on the scene from a guy that didn't know what he was doing, right? Doing B&Es to now like, yo, listen, man, I'm ranked in the nation. I got some motion in
so
this game of
most
basketball.
Yeah, and that's a lot of that's Coach Ray, bro. He was definitely taking us all over, man, and we had to produce, man. That summer, going into my junior year, we're playing in big time. The big time Vegas, the three
It's
strike in
Vegas.
Vegas. Um, we're in Houston. We going. I'm going against guys like uh, LaMarcus Aldridge, Kevin Love. Um, LaMarcus Aldridge and Daniel Gibson played played on the same team.
Yeah, it's a Texas team.
Um, Kevin Love and this kid Kyle Singler played on the same team. They went to Duke.
Yeah.
One went to Duke.
Yeah. That's
UCLA.
that's like Northwest. They from that Oregon area, Oregon,
We,
Washington area. That's
we,
a duo right there.
we
Shit.
go to we go to Pennsylvania. We play Kyle Lowry and Shane. Something Shane. He went to end up going to Villanova. Um,
Somebody help us out
Kyle,
with
Kyle,
that.
Kyle Lowry was just automatic. Um, so we playing against some guys, man, some real good guys, and I'm holding my own. I'm doing my thing,
Yeah.
and we getting letters. These letters start rolling in.
Okay, what's this do for you, dude? And who's getting involved, man?
Um, so once the letters start rolling in, now I'm like, I know like my academics ain't where they need to be,
I gotta buckle down.
right? So I got not Villanova. I got Tennessee, Illinois, Utah, uh, Rutgers, Long Beach State, um, UNC Wilmington,
Yeah.
um, Wisconsin. Oh man, a lot, a lot. I mean, Coach Ray bringing me bags.
Yeah.
Coach Ags got, you go into the office, you got your stack. AJ got his duffel bag.
Yup.
I got a stack,
Yup. Yup.
you know. Um, and even AJ, he knows it. He's like, yo, man, you getting these letters. A tried to recruit me to play for Riverside. So I'm a loyal guy.
You're a
Loyal
loyal
guy.
guy.
So I do take the tryout though. So I'll go with
Wait,
him.
wait,
We
hold on,
got
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I gotta test that theory. I gotta test that because you did leave D Brown.
so check it.
So you did leave D Brown to go cross over to greener grass. So I don't know about you can say that loyal guy.
I try to be a loyal guy.
All right. Continue.
So he's like, yo, bro. He had a coach. His name is Jr. He's like,
Okay.
yo, man, JR wants you to play for him, man. Yo, we a Nike team. Yo, we about to be Nike'd out. We going to some tournament. So I'm like, yo, all right, bro. I'll come to this workout.
Yeah.
Take the train. His pops drop us off. Take us to the train. Now at this time, there's a investigation going on against the dude. He was in there touching on the boys. Lurch. His name was Lurch or something like that.
That's not even a good name for it. That sounds crazy.
Right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
at this
Yes.
time, so I go in there, man. Now we in there, bro. Ain't nothing but future NBA players, future D1. I mean, Derek Carrington went to the league. John Mitchell, Florida State. Um, Edgar Sosa. These guys, all these guys, bro.
This is an elite class of basketball players that you just walked in on.
Just walked in on, but the coach wants me.
Oh.
The
What do
coach
we
wants
do?
me.
What do we do?
I had to pull him to the side, man. I had to let him know, yo, man, I can't do this, man. I can't. I don't feel right.
It didn't feel right.
It didn't feel right because this dude helped me build up brick by brick, and so that sort of it sort of caused a little rift between A and I because he wanted me to you know
Yeah,
follow his footsteps and play for him.
be a part of this organization with me, man, and we can build together.
I mean, they opened up they had a closet full of sneakers, bro.
Pick some.
Take something, bro.
Pick some and go home back on the train with.
Like, nah, bro, I can't do it.
Ah, so you
So we
said
end up
you said
we
no
end up
bid.
going to the same tournament. I see the guys in the tournament. Hey, we in Vegas. End up going down to the same tournament, and so that's junior years for me is coming up. Senior year is coming up now.
Yeah,
After having a good summer, um, now I'm in Newsday as one of the top returning players now. A's Player of the Year. My name is mentioned as one of the top players returning. Um, so now it's like I can't be Jason Frazier. How can I make my presence known? Because I want to be I'm different than that. I'm 6'5",
yeah,
and I'm not gonna get 1,000 shot attempts.
right.
Let's make my money on these missed shots.
Glass eater,
That's it.
Mr. Windex man. So what happens, dude? Talk to me about this, man. Are we doing the grades?
So we
Are we?
start off the season like this. Good practice. I go to tech, come back. I get my phone ringing off the hook. Yeah, why my phone ringing up the hook? Get to practice. Yo, AJ get into a fight. Man, get next few days the deliberation and all of that. All right, AJ gonna be suspended for the first half of the season.
Oh man.
Now I go from being that complimentary piece to being now like a focal part of the offense.
Okay.
But we got the other guys too now.
Now we still got hitters on there,
Still got hitters.
but roles have changed because you just lost your superstar.
Hmm. But this all happens at the wrong time because our first game is against a national heavyweight and we play Rice.
Oh man. So okay. So for those who don't know, but I think most know, when you start having these star-studded players, you start setting up these matchups against other star-studded players and teams, so they can see this clash of the Titans. So now you're gonna move that big. I mean, he's rated nationally. He's an all American. So that changes the full dynamic of your team, and you playing national schedule now.
And mind you,
Ah,
I know I play AAU. I don't know everybody else play AAU.
most of Amityville probably didn't, right?
So
A lot of people are late to the party with AAU over there.
I see these guys. I know these guys. I beat those guys before in AAU.
Oh man,
So we go out there, bro. We on a bus, sitting next to P. P like, yo, he like, yo, at this time everybody called me Scoops. He like, yo, Scoops, bro. I feel good, bro. I feel good. I feel like I felt when I was in the Empires. He had 50 or something like that. I'm like, yeah, P. Well, yeah, P.
we need every bit of it.
I need every bit of that 50, P. Man, his knee starts hurting him.
Oh man,
Knee starts hurting.
this ain't good.
These guys are hyped though. Rice? Oh, they licking their chops, boy. We ain't got AJ?
We got to beat these guys by 50.
Bro, I walk towards the middle, jump ball, I'm looking around. I'm seeing players on our team like fidgeting and
Heart beating.
heart beating. I'm like, I turn, I look, and I say to myself, it's about to be a long night.
Yeah, yeah, and it was a long night.
It was a track race, bro.
Yeah,
Now, here's the thing.
We got smoked. We were about a year lost by like 30, 40.
30, 40.
Yeah, it
But
was one.
but
It's a character building moment now. You know what I'm saying?
character building mode
Yeah, yeah. We playing these guys with AJ, with or without AJ. We playing these guys. So what's good?
in hindsight, all I had to do to decrease that blow was dribble the ball up the court.
Just be a little bit more versatile
Be a little bit more versatile.
to relieve some of that pressure because they guard heavy. You got Russell Robinson out there. They guard heavy team. They loaded everywhere. It's Rice. Like let's not kid ourselves.
I was the leading scorer on the R&I team. All I had to do was dribble the ball up the court.
Yeah, be more well rounded. But you were so like, this is my role. I'm gonna be a Windex man, and then you know what I'm saying,
I
let you
get the
think
ball in the
step outside
post
of
and
that,
go to work.
and
You
you
know,
couldn't step outside of that. Wow, wow. So
but
how does this next, like, you know what I'm saying, flow of this junior year go? Because you're you know what I'm saying, you're nationally rated. You're one of the top guys on Long Island, right? You're missing your star player, but you got other good, really good role players, but they're out of their role. So y'all got to find your way, man. So what goes on through the first half, going into the second half, and
so
how
we,
you finish
we
up?
like I said, we're still playing that national schedule. So we go down to slam dunk to the beach. We got to follow up the greatest game at that tournament
Right.
with Jason and beating LeBron. We playing the number one sophomore in the country, Derek Carrington.
That's tough, man. That's tough.
Um, in that game, I played terrible.
And you didn't hold it down.
No,
Ah,
I ate a Subway sandwich, bro.
come on, Mark.
Ate a Subway sandwich, bro, and it didn't sit right in the whole game, bro. Until like the second half, it got out my system. But
Did
by
you start
then,
putting the extra jalapenos and all the bell peppers?
mayonnaise,
Come on, man. I know you was doing that. Why would you do that? Why would you?
because it was free.
Oh my!
It was free.
You got now. You got the bubble guts trying to play their character, and we need you to cook crazy. Come
But
on,
PJ and Craig,
turned up. Yeah, man, we got a lot of good. So I mean, this is a cool story, man, to see how everybody's backstory kind of intertwines, man. Like, there's a lot of talent that come in there, and there's a lot of guys, man, that are competitive, right? To
yeah,
get thrust on the national scene, especially when you don't have an AAU background, it's not easy to do. It takes some time to really adapt to that, and
right.
that's one of the things that a lot of Long Island schools don't have, right? Is that experience of playing that level of competition consistently. Because the talent is there, but the experience is not, and that's the separator, in my
It
opinion.
makes a lot of difference when you
It
have
does.
that experience, that AAU experience of playing against these other national guys.
It makes all the
It
difference.
makes all the difference because you remember certain things that you've seen. All right, this dude do that. And they were loaded. That Derek they was Saint he was at St. Patrick's at this time. So they had him and another NBA player who Lance Thomas.
Yeah, he's a glass eater and energetic guy. He's like 6'8", so that's tough
Hmm.
front line right there, but especially for high school, man. So did we weather the storm till AJ came back, man? Because you
So
know
we
that's
weathered the storm. So we won. We lost that lost down there 2 games against 2 national teams. So we lost to another team called Dr. Phillips from Florida. They had a player by the name of Jason Rich. He ends up going to Florida State.
I remember him.
He goes to Florida State, so we lose to them. I played really, really good in that game. Um, my name was mentioned in the Morgan Wooden covered that, and he
Yeah,
has a paper.
Morgan Wooten.
Yeah, so my name was mentioned as one of the guys who played really good in there. Um, and then A comes back. A comes back, and things change. I'll go from averaging like 22 to averaging like 15, which is which I already knew that.
I mean, he's a dynamic offensive player, so, and
Um,
he's a guard. So we kind of seen that happening.
yeah. So we get a shot. We get to play Rice at St. John's this time. Um, You know, A took it as revenge. Uh, so we placed Rice at St. John's, and I got my dog with me. You know what I'm saying? Now I can go back to being who I am. They still beat us, but they didn't beat us as bad.
Yeah, they got a lot of depth, man.
Um,
Really shout out to a public school to go in and even competing against them. A lot of people say no, we ain't playing those guys.
oh no,
Yeah, we not even gonna try. No, you got we're gonna go compete, man. You can like their whole roster is D1 and high D2, right?
they
That's what
have
they
my
do. So that's a whole school of Division One. That's what they're there for.
they have my boy Curtis Kelly coming off the bench. Curtis Kelly ended up going to UConn.
Yeah, Curtis Kelly coming off the bench. Come on, dude. Like, he's dynamic, right?
You
6'9",
know what I'm saying?
arms. Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Coming off the
UConn and
bench.
K-State. Yeah, so we already got. So how did we finish up on Long Island? And then what's
Well,
the junior year look like? I want to go into your senior year, man.
so Long Island, it's always been for the newspapers to write us off after every big player leaves. So you know, we ended up playing Kings Park in the Class A because they moved. They ended up switching the divisions. So now we're an eighth team.
Yeah. So now y'all playing Kings Park,
So we
and
play.
that's always something.
Yeah,
That's always something. We
yeah,
know just with the demographics. That's always something.
always something. They played us really well.
Usually have
Um,
good teams.
played really well. Shout out to the King Park guys. So they played us really well. We beat them. Ag AJ ends up saying something to the papers, right? Which I understood why he did it, but he tells them guys like Mark Johnson gonna have to worry about Kings Park next year. I understood why he did it, right? I didn't like it at the time, but when we get to my senior year, I'll tell you why. So we play those guys, we beat those guys. Uh, we win that. We win the Class A. We go on. Now we got to play Southside. Southside at Old Westbury. Southside, they were pretty good. They weren't scared of anything.
Nah, pretty good team, man. Usually I solid good a bunch of well-rounded players can shoot. You know what I'm saying? Usually have
No,
good guard play.
no, we didn't get out of Suffolk yet. We played Bay Shore for the Suffolk County overall championship.
Okay, that's a good team. That's a good team. They got a lot of good players on there.
They didn't have Mookie. Mookie set out. Every time I see Mookie, I just say he didn't. He caught the AJ Price flu.
Ooh, he
You
ducked
know what I'm
it.
saying?
You feel like he ducked some smoke?
Yeah, he ducked some smoke. He caught the flu.
I called in sick.
Yeah. So we ended up beating those guys. Shout out to forgot the good one of the players, man. He ended up dying like a few months after that. So I forgot his name on that team, but shout him out. His
Oh
brother
man, R.I.P. man. Somebody
his
thought I
brother his brother played too at Bayshore. Remember
uh,
we had a conversation. He big guy. So shout out. He ended up getting hit by a train or something like that.
oh
So
man.
RP man to him. He was a really good kid when we played against him. So we ended up beating those guys. And we go to Southside. Uh Southside, we beat those guys. Tough game. Um, and now we on our way upstate.
We're looking for 5 in a row.
We're looking for 5 in a row.
I think this is
Stanton. Yes, Isaiah Stanton.
Isaiah Stanton. Okay, he had a brother named
RIP.
Tyrone.
RIP.
I know
Yeah.
that happened to Isaiah. Yeah,
Isaiah Stanton. RIP to him. Good
yeah.
guy, man. Um, we on our way upstate, man. And we looking for 5 in a row. We won 5 straight Long Island championships. And now we like, yo, let's go for 5.
I think that's a national record. I'm not sure any public school has done this in the United States of America. 5 public school championships in a row.
Yeah.
What happened?
So yo, man, we played really well. You know, we play really well. Get to the championship game. We're playing against a future pro, Andy Routins, in the
Ah,
Gainesville DeWitt team.
Danville,
That's
that's a good program.
a James Builder Witt team that's undefeated at this time.
That's a good program. I think Donnie McGrath went there for with the product. Yeah, that's a good program. So you got Andy Relton's in there, and Andy Relton's tall. He's like 6'5", 6'6", so he could shoot the ball.
Mhm.
Okay, what happened?
Super hungry, super
Oh,
hungry.
yeah.
So they sort of, I don't, I like to say like they sort of like said, yo, they didn't have nobody to stop me, and they didn't have nobody to stop AJ. But I'm gonna let we gonna let those two go. A had like an off shooting night,
Okay.
but he got in foul trouble.
One of those things. Okay, so this is going to be a really tough game to win, and everybody's
So
going to be rooting. You got a couple people rooting for you. A lot of people going to root against you. Like, yo, somebody got to knock this team off.
yeah, I always, I respect when everybody get on here from Amityville and say, Glitch Fall, that's our second home. No, 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 no. They wanted us to lose.
Well, you started getting the back end of it when we first
Yeah,
got up there. They were
yeah,
we was the underdogs. You know,
yeah.
we started winning. Now
No,
it
no,
changed
yeah.
over. You was getting the other side of it. Like, yo, these guys are winning too much.
Too much.
You gotta get them knocked off.
Why? They here every year. Nah.
Yeah.
So it was like Glen Fall was the home was their home team,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
and so Agan foul trouble. We're down like three. So anytime a team gets ahead of us, they automatically go into a zone.
They go zone, try to stall it out, try to slow the game down.
I think that goes throughout the history. Even you guys, teams would
Yeah, they'll
go
start
zone.
throwing the ball out and everything like that. Yeah, we're just gonna
And
just
up
the lead.
and upstate. I don't think there's a shot clock. Is there a shot clock up there?
I can't remember in the public school. First weekend maybe, but second weekend for sure not. I'm not. I think it might be in the first weekend, but carry on. They're gonna use all of it if they.
Hmm.
So
So
did we get this dub, man? Come on, man. Tell me we got it.
no, we
Uh,
lost. Lost by like four.
so the streak is broken.
Streak is over.
Oh,
Streak is over. I cried my heart out. I cried my eyes out.
streak is over, man. Okay,
Streak is
so
over.
so so
Cried my
so
eyes out. But I remember telling the newspaper, Jason
we,
Malinette. Shout out to Jason Malinette.
that's the homie Malinette, man.
He's like, Mark, all right, get it. I'm on the ground, bro. I'm one of those crying. Like one of
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
He's like,
Saab
all
on the
right, get up
side.
off the ground. He's like, all right, get up off the ground. We gotta
I
get.
got to get this story, man. Get up.
So he's like, I'm like, yo, man, it hurts so much, bro. But I promise you, I'll be back here next year.
Oh, you stamped that.
Stamped it.
What happens going into the summertime, man? You a big dog. You're a big fish now on Long Island. You're highly touted, right? What's
Yeah.
going on at home and what's going on with the grades, and then slide us through to the senior year.
So what's going home at this time is I'm with my uh I have a son on the way,
Okay, so so you got a son in the way going into your senior year.
going into my senior year.
Okay, so that's
I
a
have a son on the way, and um
wow.
my mom and my pops, they like, listen, man, we found a spot, a nice spot. We're gonna move to Bay Shore.
So you're constantly bouncing around throughout your high school, throughout your childhood.
Hmm.
So now you gotta do all of this, and then you
Hmm.
got a baby on the way.
Baby on the way.
Wow.
I'm like, I can't go to Bay Shore. Like I already got something here. So I end up getting emancipated, take care of myself, and I rent a room that ends up being at a trap house right on Garfield. If you know, you know,
Yup.
that area.
Yup.
The door, it gets raided.
It gets rated.
It gets raided. By the grace of God, I get out the house before I'm even in there. I'm jumping the fence, cut through
Track
the
star. I'm out of here.
yeah, I cut through through the cemetery that
Oh,
back way, get to
oh, that's
Jefferson,
heavy. Yeah, yeah. You over there by the firehouse and all that.
cut
It's
through all of that, get to Jefferson, and I go to my best friend's house, Tamar Frazier. Tamar Frazier is the younger cousin of Jason Frazier.
oh my goodness, bro. This is
And I'm
heavy.
like, he like, yo, you like, yo, bro, why you sweating? What you doing? I mean,
Oh,
you
I
working
gotta
out?
stay here.
Like, you working out? Why you sweating? What's going on? You know, I give him like, bro, they just kicked the door in, bro. I'm like, yo, what's you good? I'm like, yo, bro, I need somewhere to stay.
I need somewhere to stay, bro.
Like, yo, yeah, let me ask my mom, man.
Wow,
Mom, mom was like, yeah, stay in,
stay here.
stay in. That's been my mom ever. That's my second mom.
Wow, bro, that's heavy.
And so I stayed my senior year
You there with a baby on the way,
with a
and
baby.
and now you got to navigate this basketball world, and you still got to do the grades because you know you need that piece to move forward. A lot of
Yeah.
stuff going on, dude.
So yeah, so we ended up going to Vegas again. Um, we end up going to Vegas, and this is a crazy story. So we go to Vegas, and uh, while I'm in Vegas, my son is born.
Oh man,
So I remember Coach Dre, man, he called me like, "Yo, your girl just went into labor and all of that." But I was so dead focused on just basketball, I didn't want to know about anything. I'm like,
you didn't want to get it, and you felt like it would interrupt it too much.
mhm, I'm here
I,
for one
I
thing.
got to play well here for me to even me really have a bright future. I got to take advantage of this opportunity, and if you start telling me these things, it's going to jam me up, and I'm not going to produce. That what you was thinking?
All of
Wow,
that.
that's heavy.
So I'm end up we play there. We get to like the semifinals of the big time Las Vegas
Wow, that's good.
to like the semis.
That's good.
Um, we're all Long Island guys.
Nah, that's good.
Dre never recruited crazy. We his nucleus was Long Island guys, and we had our Jersey guys that we've been playing with since we was in ninth grade.
That's good, bro. That's heavy. That's certified, bro. You playing top teams in the nation, all
Hmm.
star teams. Wow.
Right. So we do that. We stay in Jersey another week, another another weekend. No, it was another week. So we in Jersey for 2 weeks because then we did this Nike circuit where we got cheated because we were beating Kevin Love and these guys. Dre tell you they cheated us straight out. They couldn't they couldn't have Kevin Love and these guys lose on the first night.
No, you said Kyle Singler and Kevin Love. That's that. Nah, they're box office at this time.
They couldn't have them lose.
They can't do that. They're two All Americans. They're two All Americans from the West Coast, white dudes too. Nah, they're not doing that. To an unknown team.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not gonna happen.
No sneaker deal. The
Yeah,
team with no sneaker deal.
y'all independent. No frills team, no way, no way. We gotta find a way to move these guys along. All right, I already know.
You know how it go then.
I
So
know
yeah, we go back, man. We come back. You know, now everything hit the fan. You know, the kid is here,
the
my
kid is.
son is here. Um, but now grades is really I really need to talk about the grades part. Now we need to go over that now. You know, so teams is asked for transcripts. Nah, it's a lot of incompletes. A
A
lot
lot
of
of red
incompletes.
mark, lot of red marks on this
A
transcript.
lot of red marks, bro.
Uh,
You
okay,
understand what I'm saying?
okay, yeah. So
You got
now your past is starting to catch up with your
starting to
current.
catch up.
Oh
You know,
no.
the
What was
schools that
Ag saying? What was Ag saying during this time? You know what I'm saying? What was Ag? What was some of the teammates saying? Real quick, you don't got to spend too much time on. What were they saying? Or like, yo, bro, you're gonna have to buckle down if you're trying to move forward. What was that saying?
absolutely.
It was
Yeah,
being said.
yeah, absolutely. Yo,
Okay, that
but
was being said.
here's the thing. Coach Ag plays a really good part for as much as he can play. You understand what I'm saying? It gets a knock on. He always got that knock on, like he was being too helpful, or he's shielding his guys. No, he challenged us.
Yep.
He challenged us.
Yep.
It wasn't no walk like, all right, nah, he going to these teachers and nah, it wasn't that.
You
Not as
still got
fun.
a you still got a choice in the matter.
You got a choice, man. I made those decisions. We play Iowa State, right? Um, that's going into my senior year. So one of the guys that was Nassau comparable was Danny Green. People who wanted to see me and Danny go at it for years.
Hmm.
For some reason we never got to go like at it into our senior year at ISA. Um, we played against each other when we played Mamadou and those guys, but he had a bad game.
Got you.
He had a real bad game. He got in foul trouble or something like that. But Danny just had a great summer. If I had a good summer, he had a superior summer than I had.
And this really just really catapulted him to that next level.
He was the number one player in New York. He
Hmm.
was like the number 5 player in the nation.
Catapulted him.
Catapulted him. Um, that's when you start hearing those names, you know. So I'm like, all right, we playing St. Mary's, ISA, jam packed,
Jam
jam
packed.
packed gym.
Got the guy on the microphone talking crazy.
Got Pete on the microphone. Pete on the microphone. I'm talking about everybody in there because it's two of Long Island premier teams.
Hmm.
And
You
um,
out you out there with which team right now?
I'm out there with Amityville.
Okay, we out in ISA with it.
I say.
Oh man, we done carved away, but then look, listen, we ain't do that. We ain't do that. Go ahead, finish.
So we
I don't know this story.
so we had I say now AAU it's very detrimental if you don't play AAU. I say will chew you up.
It's the zoo.
It's the zoo, bro. It's a
It's
box.
a straight zoo in there.
It's a box. It's a box, bro. That's how you play. You know, it's a box. It ain't that
I
big.
know from experience. I played in ISA. You got to play well, or it's over.
It's a
After that,
box.
yeah,
They got one fan blowing and the door's open.
yeah. Now this not the ventilation is not non-existent. Now you in there.
So you know the matchup. You hear Pete on the mic. You know Mark Johnson and Danny Green. We matching up. Shout out to Tyson. Tyson. It was a full St. Mary's squad. They had a full St. Mary's squad,
Phew.
and they showed us that they was levels ahead of us, bro.
Smoke y'all.
Smoked us.
Smoke y'all. Yeah, yeah,
I mean, I come down, get a dunk. That ball, Danny come down, get a dunk.
yeah. They got a lot. They got a lot more pieces too at this time, especially. That's a tough matchup for Amityville. A few not a lot of the guys have been on that type of scene. Like
Not my senior team. No, no.
no, they haven't.
It's just me and my man Gamble.
Nobody else has been on that scene right there.
Mm-mm.
Nah, nobody's been on that scene like that. So that's a tough matchup.
And think about this that St. Mary's team became like the number one team in the nation.
I know, so I already know it got ugly. Pete going crazy on there. That's a tough matchup. But
Pete
it's a
going crazy.
character. So go into this season, bro. I want to know what's going on. You got a kid, you jumping fences, bro, ducking one time. Like, what's going on, bro? Like, you got to get your transcripts up,
The
man.
transfers come.
And you told them last year that you're gonna be back upstate, so you got to produce on the court.
So transcript comes, bro. So a lot of the coaches, a lot of the schools that were on me, they falling off the wayside, bro.
Start falling back.
Yeah.
Ah,
It was one school, the two schools that stayed with me to the very end
yeah. Who was
was
that?
Ryder,
Ryder and New Jersey.
Ryder, Ryder, and Rutgers.
New Jersey wanted you. We take the grimy guys. We'll fix you right up.
Rutgers is in the middle of the hood.
Riders in New Jersey too. Hey, we'll fix this guy right up, man. We gonna ride out.
So me
So
going to Rutgers, in hindsight, that would have never been a great idea. Nah,
what happened, bro? What happened senior year, man? Like all the guys was going to you, Gamble, and You got a lot of like
So
up and coming guys.
we start off the season, we ranked like they had us like the fourth rated team, bro.
Yeah, y'all
In
lost some heavy
in the
hitters. So I know
class.
that he felt disrespected.
Disrespect is beyond me. But yo,
Okay,
here's the thing. My mindset was if you didn't play what I played in the summer, I wasn't you didn't just get my respect. I didn't respect you.
like
You
that.
could if you can go like I looked at it like, yo, you dominating summer league, that should be easy if you play AAU on a national level. Coming back playing summer league, that should be a walk in the park. So when I seen the rankings, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is crazy. I just made it my business, bro. Like we wasn't gonna lose not a league game. We gonna a non-league game. We wasn't trying to lose those because I wanted to fit, bro. I wanted to be mentioned with you guys.
That's real. You recognize it by this time now. Like I'm a senior now. I know what the tradition is. You know, I was a part of it. I heard about it. I want to make sure that it continues, and it's not going to stop with me. And I want to make sure I be mentioned with my name in lights like these guys.
Right. I'm driving a bus now.
Yeah,
So you guys, I seen them. I had courtside view of what you guys were doing.
yeah.
I played with AJ for 3 years. We went 1-2.
So what happens, man? How did you
We
reach
start off
that
the
point where you got
season
the
with we
promotion?
yo, it's crazy. We start off the season with another suspension.
Oh
Sam
boy,
Duncan gets suspended.
yeah. Well, the Amityville guards what are they doing?
What they doing? Putting me in these predicaments.
That's their guard play.
So I end up playing 1 through 5.
You bringing the ball up now, Mark?
I'm bringing the ball up. We're playing a very good Lawrence Woodman team.
Oh man, that
They have a future pro
is
with
this Tyron
Ty
Lue?
Nash.
Oh my gosh. Well, all right, so they okay. So this is what's happening. So you're facing adversity after adversity on and off the court.
You know, and I'm talking, and you know the crazy thing, AJ is in the stands this game. He's not playing at UConn because he just had the aneurysm.
So
Uh,
he's in the stands. Yeah, he's recovering.
he's recovering. They gave him, they did a whole thing for him before the game and all of that.
Yeah, a little tribute type thing.
So he's in the stands,
He's in the
and
stands.
so I'm popping my stuff. I'm like, yo, watch this, man.
What happened?
Like, it's my turn now.
What happened?
You know what I'm saying? I play great, but we lost.
Y'all
So we
lost.
snapped y'all record. We y'all had a record where y'all didn't lose for like 5, 6 seasons, bro. There
Yeah,
was a
it was some kind of like either non-league or on the home court. It was something going on.
home court. We didn't lose for like 5, 6 seasons, and we lost that game by like 4 points. Um, but it opened my eyes of like what is it going to take to be a leader
You're in a different role now.
in a different role. I'm learning now how to talk to different players. Everybody don't respond the same.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I do.
Like I talk, but if I'm like I can't if one of these players who don't have experience they make a bad pass, I can't frown my face up.
Yeah, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt his confidence. So
Yeah,
I got to use some wisdom, man. How I
a
you know
lot a lot of butt touches. Yo, good. Yo, it's all right.
I got to keep him encouraged.
Right. Yo, we get the next one.
Yeah.
But I still had an ego. So we playing these non-league games and we playing it, we still got a national little schedule. We playing uh All Hallows, uh Rochester McQuaid, always tough.
Oh, these are tough schools, bro.
So
These are
we
yeah.
go up to a tournament in upstate. We playing these guys and I'm pouting. I'm pouting, yo. Like and it's hurting the team.
It's
It's hurting
hurt.
the team. You know what I'm saying? I'm pouting. I'm not getting fouls. I'm not getting no calls.
Yeah.
And Ag, You know, Ag, I'd never seen Ag this mad ever, bro. So he walks into the locker room, got the clipboard. You know, Ag's a Christian, right? So, you know, he looks at me, he's talking, but he's looking directly at me. And he writes it down. Stop playing like a P.
And turns the ball.
Keyword. Or the ball. It turns and looks at me. I'm like, what are you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
Talking to you.
This is your team now, bro. And you're gonna have to correct this attitude. This is not just for this game, but this is for the season, right? You got to set the tone for the season early on. So how did we remember? Did we go on a run? Did we go
Yeah,
on a run?
so we come back, we beat All Hollows.
That's a
Um,
big win. That's a big win. Bronx
big
school.
win. Then we go to a tournament in another city, in a city called Big Apple, Big Apple Sports Tournament. Um, we go in there, we beat a good team from Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I had the rebounding record at the Big Apples in Jersey. I had the record. And then Gamble broke my record the next year, and I re-broke my record with the rebounds that year, the same. So Gamble had 20 rebounds. My record was like 15. I ended up with like 17 rebounds. Gamble had 20 rebounds. Um, we win that. He won MVP. I think PJ won it the year before the MVP.
Yeah.
So we're going to run. But
You
once
think-
again, you know, the papers is gonna be the papers, man. We can't beat nobody. We can't beat
Yeah,
Kings Park.
yeah. Who's gonna lead this charge? I don't think Mark Johnson can do it, man. So who's y'all match up with, man, in the Long Island Jones?
So so the team that's supposed to beat us was the team East Hampton.
Okay.
East Hampton had a big named Jamel Russell, and they had a shooter named Nick Anacone, and they had a young kid by the name of Mike Russell or something like that. Young
Mm-hmm.
kid, fire.
Yeah.
He could score. So I made it my business
Not
to
happening.
make it known like it ain't happening.
So what happens?
Oh, we smoke them.
Yeah, Mark. Yeah.
We
We
smoke them.
smoke. We
We
smoke.
smoked them. We smoked them during the league, and then when it came playoff time, it was like I remember Tim Lamont. Man, he would shout out Tim Lamont. He was like assistant coach,
Yeah, Tim.
and he would like get the clippings, and he would like put the clippings up so I could see it, and he would read it
Bulletin
like,
board material.
yeah, bulletin, like, yo, this is what they saying, and he knew it was gonna motivate me.
They're gonna motivate you.
And then the other guys was just gonna follow um, at this time because I gave a big speech like, "Yo, man, we got to make this happen." All the BS aside, is we want to finish out how the great team finished out. So we end up beating them because the team that AJ said that was supposed to be the team to beat us was Kings Park.
Yeah.
They didn't make it.
They didn't make it.
They didn't make it, but I wanted them.
So who we finish up against, man? Who do we gotta get off of Long Island.
So we got to go for Long Island. We take an L on the way.
Okay.
For the small schools championship, we ended up losing to Bayport.
Okay. Yeah, I can sharpshooting team. Catch you
And
if you catch you sleeping. They had a couple good players on that team.
they had a couple good players, man, and we beat them. We beat the brakes out of them the whole year, man. And
Yeah.
I want to say Coach Ag put the battery in certain players' backs, man, and they felt like they had to do it by themselves. But that's another story for another time.
Got out of character.
Got out of character, and
And we took an L because of it.
we took an L.
Who we
So,
had to go? Who we had to go match up again with Nassau?
Floral Park.
Floral Park.
Floral Park. I'm at the peak of my powers now.
I got to get out of Long Island. I already
Got
told
to
the
get out
paper
of
I'll
Long
be
Island.
back.
I'm at the peak of my powers. Um,
Did we do it?
yeah, we beat them heavily.
Yeah, let's go.
Um,
So this is 6 Long Island championships in a row for
yeah,
Amityville High School.
yeah,
That's pretty strong,
six
bro.
six in a row.
Congratulations on your feet doing that, man. So now we're going back upstate. You got a son, right?
My son in high school. Yeah,
You got a son, right? You know what I'm saying? Home situation is always rocky, but you got a little stability now with a, you know what I'm saying, a family friend that's turned into a family. And
That's my
like,
neck.
yeah.
Yeah.
So now you make it upstate, bro. Like you're a couple games away.
Right. What's up, nephew? Jocelyn, what's up? Um, so yeah, we're a couple games away, man, but we got to see this team, Peak Skill team.
Oh yeah,
We got to see them. We played in that tournament upstate. They played a few games before us. So we got to see them. I seen them play. Didn't really think too much about them. But they went on a run.
Peace
They,
Killers is usually
they
a
went
good
on a run, and
a hard team to beat.
I like to say that,
Elton Brand's alma mater.
yeah. And I think you did you guys beat them?
We never had to play Peace Kill. Like when we got up there, we somebody upset them, so we was ready
Okay,
for them.
so
But then,
Jason and them beat them.
yes, I think they did. Yup,
Jason and them beat them
yup.
after they had Hilton Armstrong
That's a tough one. He went to UConn.
with the UConn. So
Yeah,
Jason and them guys beat those guys. So it's always that saying that I always tell the young guys: you guys don't know who y'all playing against and all of that. We could have been, you could be playing against dudes' little brothers who watch Amityville destroy their older brothers,
circling this game on the calendar.
and they circling on the game like, yo, I want to revenge my brother. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And but I actually think they schedule it, if you in hindsight, because we was actually that should have been the championship game.
They wanted one of y'all knocked off.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it could be, but in order to be the best, you got to beat the
You
best.
got to beat the best.
So there's not gonna be any crying going on. So what happened, dude? Peak skill Avenue, that's a heavy hitting matchup.
Yeah. So I got into foul trouble.
One of them things.
Got into foul trouble early. They
He was,
going to run.
he was too hyped out there.
Yeah, yeah. They going to run. They had a guard named Rick Cadell
Cook,
smoking,
cooking.
smoking, bro, smoking. Rick Cadell was smoking, but the other guys held it down, bro. They held it down. They held the fort down. And I got back in the game. Then we went on a run. Um, but I still had like 3, 4 fouls, so I had to play timid a little bit.
You had to be gentle out there, man. You couldn't get no fourth and fifth fouls out there. So
Right.
you couldn't be as aggressive.
But shout out a few guys that played like I never seen. Shout out to Brian Clinton.
B B held it
He
down.
played his best game ever, bro. Like
B's a competitor. He got football background. You know his
he,
family got tough family. Like he
yeah, we still locked into this day, bro. And he knows like I gave him so much respect after that game because I never seen him play like
that's
that.
a big
He,
moment too.
he
Shout
looked
out
like a
to
little, he looked like a little me. Like it was drop steps,
yeah,
rebounding, and he
yeah.
was hooping.
Let's go.
And I'm his emotions. I've never seen a lot of players cry. He was crying, so it meant a lot to him.
So we didn't get that.
We ended up losing.
Peace girl ended your career.
It peaked into my career.
That's it's so sudden. Like you can't win forever, but it's so sudden, bro. Like you and especially right there, you want to end at the mountaintop. Very few people do that. So
I
so
mean,
I, there was a crushing, bro.
it was crushing. It was crushing. It was really crushing because I wanted that state, bro.
You wanted the state one, bro.
It
So
was right there.
it was right there. You two
It was
games away.
right there. And
Win that one game away, really.
one game away. But I fulfilled that promise. I said I was coming back.
You did, bro. So that I mean, shout out to you, man. That's why your name is mentioned with the greats of Amityville. You know what I'm saying? So you carved out amazing career from not even having a basketball background, being an import from Bellport to Longwood to coming here, living with your grandmother, having to stay with church family members, friends, and then going out to Wyandotte and Bayshore, and then staying in the trap house and
Bro,
getting
we beat
bro.
Wyandanch while I lived in Wyandanch. I got dropped off on straight path that
Yeah,
night by Coach A.
You gotta get dropped off a straight path and see the neighborhood that you just got, and there's activity in the neighborhoods amongst the neighborhood.
Neighborhood.
Okay, all right, man. So what's going on now, man? Like we got to make a decision for school, college.
Yeah. So on that level, it was I knew that I wasn't gonna qualify.
You wasn't qualified.
So now what's the next thing?
What's the next move?
Prep school, right? Or this thing I'm hearing JUCO.
JUCO. What do we do, bro? Like,
I'm hearing JUCO. What is JUCO? So, me and Ag is in the office. Ag like, yo, man, I got a really good, junior college that they want you, man. Everything is paid for. Now, I never knew junior college had divisions. You
they
know,
do.
I, you know. So he's like, man. I'm like, so where is it? Iowa.
You had to go look at the map. You don't even know where it's at in the map.
I'm like, Iowa.
I gotta look. Where is that located in the United States? Iowa. Come on, bro.
And then he started talking about that Prop 50, 48, Prop 58 stuff.
Yeah, for the grades. You know what I'm
For the
saying?
grades.
Yeah, get the money, but you still gotta come with this grade and practice. All right.
Mhm.
So what we thinking, dude?
So I'm like, all right, let's do it that way.
Let's do it
Tell
that
him,
way.
I'll tell him I signed that letter of intent to go there.
Did we do it?
Yeah. So we ended up going. We ended up going out to Iowa.
What's the school called?
Uh, Southwestern Southwestern Community College.
Okay, so you out in the tumbleweeds. You out
I'm
there.
out in Creston, Iowa, bro. Flying over, you see nothing but cornfields.
Oh my goodness. I
Field the dreams.
what's happening out there, dude? Did we lock in?
No, no,
Oh,
bro. I'm in Iowa, bro. Um, I get there. So crazy. I love the people of Iowa. They're so nice people, bro. But it was a culture shock for me.
it's a culture shock. You're so young. It's always different when you look at it with a different level of maturity and hindsight, different perspective. But when you're like, what is this?
It was so bad, bro. Like I had my first drink, um, graduation,
Okay,
right? But when I got out there, I really became a drinker.
you started drinking out there.
Started drinking. And Iowa was just a culture shock. So I ended up uh failing a drug test. So you out there, they do the random drug tests in college.
Nah, no.
So we the first time you fail, you gotta take a class or something like that.
Yeah,
Take a class. So yeah, you take a class, do that class, you do it again, you get suspended for like how many games, and then you do it again, you get
after
kicked off.
you out of there.
So yeah, failed the drug test. Found weed in my system. I was drinking every day. I'm drinking 40s, bro. I'm
They
I'm
got 40s out there.
bro, I'm drinking 40s, bro. I'm in Iowa, bro. I'm out there like, yo, what am I doing out here, bro?
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? We
You're not,
dropped,
you're not recognizing, yo, this is an opportunity for me.
not
Like, yeah,
recognizing it, bro. I'm
yeah.
sitting there, bro.
And you
It's
belly aching.
we getting tornado watches, bro. We bro, I'm out there cow tipping.
You went cow tipping?
Yo, bro, yeah, we cow tipping, bro. Cow tipping.
Like Beavis
Uh,
and Butthead, dude? You
like
like,
beating the butt. We raccoon hunting. Yo, I was in Iowa,
yo,
bro.
you
I
gotta
was
come
in
home, bro. Like, you gotta come home, bro.
Yo, bro. I over Iowa doing the most that not known, bro.
No, you gotta come home, bro. Just off of
Uh,
those two activities, yo, you gotta come back home, bro, and reset.
yo. So, but here's the thing, though. So, but
I'm cow tipping.
So the season's
Oh,
starting, bro.
okay, yo,
So,
walk me through this quick.
so the season's starting, and I'm a starter. Um, but I'm learning like there's other college levels out there.
Mm-hmm.
So they have like jamborees in junior college. It's like the preseason NCAA when they go to Maui and stuff like that.
Yeah,
They
preseason
have like
tournament type joints.
yeah. So I'm playing in this preseason joint and um we was in St. Louis, Missouri, doing my thing. Doing my thing. We get to to like the semis again. We run into this NAIA school. I don't know what NAIA is.
Yeah, you don't
I
know.
know what it is now. They had this 6'7" guy, burly white boy. Now, when you in college, they give you a playbook, right?
Yeah,
Got to learn the plays. Now I don't have plays in high school. We had a few plays
you
that
got a handful of players. You know what's up. Go do your thing.
go do our thing. You playing against real offenses, so they ran a Princeton offense. I
Picking you
didn't
together.
know what to do.
Yeah,
Dudes was
back screens, back
backdoor,
doors.
flaring. My coach is mad. I'm not fronting nobody.
You're
Yo,
not communicating because your head is like you're
what's going
constantly.
on?
Yeah, what's going on? And they like picking you apart.
Picking me apart, bro. Pick the freshman apart.
Yeah, you're looking crazy out there.
Looking crazy out there.
Did you finish the season over there, man? Or you got up out of there?
Ah, no, I transferred, bro. I got kicked out. So they ended up for this failing the drug
You
test.
fell the second time. You
Fell
out there,
fell
Cal.
three.
You got to come home, bro. Like you got to reset, bro. You cow tipping, smoking weed, and getting for where you getting a 40 from in Iowa. I mean, that sounds like case of beer type stuff. He found 40s. This guy's
There's,
great. Come back
there's,
home and hit a
there's,
reset. And what
yeah,
you do
bro, it
after
was
that?
bad, bro. It was Iowa was a different
No,
situation.
that's not a good mix. That's not a good fit for you out there. If you out there
No,
cow tipping,
no.
you don't got no business out there cow tipping and raccoon hunting.
I didn't know the pellets sell for that much money, bro. Like he was like, I was just trying to make a few bucks. My teammate, yo, my teammate, he was from Nebraska, bro. He from the woods in Nebraska.
He said,
He's
"This is
like,
good
yo,
money right
bro.
here."
He like, yo, we ain't coming home during the holidays. He's like, yo, bro, you wanna make some money? I'm like, yeah.
Got you. Oh my gosh.
So we out there, bro. He like, yo, all you gotta do is point the flashlight up, and they sleeping in the trees, bro.
And then you
And
get right.
he picking them off,
Oh my.
taking the pelts, bro, and doing what he doing with the pelts. I ain't know nothing about it, but yeah, man. So
Yo, that's crazy funny.
the coach,
You got to go, man. So you come back home. I know you came back home.
came back home, but that's the most embarrassing part, though.
Yeah, talk to me, man, because that never feels good to come back home.
No. So I tried to stay low coming back to the Amityville. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I remember running into I still got my son. You know what I'm saying? So I'm missing valuable time
Yeah, man.
chasing this dream.
Yeah, man.
And now I don't got, I could send a little bit of money with the Pell checks.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I got that right now.
I ain't got that right now. You know what I'm saying?
What's the
And
thought process, man? What do we do?
so I got to get a job.
Okay, okay.
Got to get a job. So I ended up moving with my mom because everything is stable. You know what I'm saying? They
Yep,
got a crib.
yep,
Of my pops, man. God rest my pops soul.
yep. RP Pop.
Um, so we're out in Brentwood.
Okay,
And so I ended up getting a job, man, and I was at Sears.
okay.
So working at Sears, bro, and Coach Dre always been that staple. He's like, yo, bro, why you done? Are you giving this up? I'm like, man, I don't. The coach from Coach Gary Barry. He's in the group. He was the coach at Suffolk,
Okay.
and we was in talks, me going to Suffolk and all of that. It never really panned out. Um, me going there, so I started doing my own research.
Okay.
So they had these like JUCO tryouts where you go, you could do some tryouts, and a JUCO team pick you up, whatever, whatever. Um, so I ended up doing that, and it was a school out there from Texas.
Okay.
Um, it's a Division 1 JUCO
Mm-hmm.
called Blinn College.
That's a heavy hitter.
You know what I'm saying? I get into it. I get it. Yeah, I get into it.
Nah, yeah, yeah.
I
Get
get
into it,
into
man.
it.
Yeah, get into it.
So he's like, "Yo, man, if you want to come, man, there's a scholarship there for you, but it ain't gonna be full.
Okay.
It
What's your
ain't gonna be
thought?
full."
What did you do?
Thought about it. Like, yo, I don't know, man. Like, taking. He's like, yo, listen, if you play well, it'll be a full one for you. But a Division 1 JUCO, you're gonna have to go against former guys who was at D1 schools who having to start all over just like you do.
Yeah. You got a team full of you.
You got a team full of you.
What you want to do?
What you want to do? Let me know. So I ended up taking the challenge. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go out there.
We going to
I'm
Blinn.
gonna
Blinn
go out and
College in
test
Texas. Who's there at
it.
this time, dude?
Cam Newton.
You out there with a star of stars. Cam Newton just transferred in
Cam
on
is there, bro. With we become really cool. But he
Cam
was so he
tearing it
was
up over there on the football field.
he was incredible. Um, we became cool, me and Cam, and it was he didn't want to be there as much as I didn't want to be there.
Nobody wants to be in JUCO. They want out. That's why you try to do as quickly as you can to get out.
Yeah. And he's telling me how he got there. I told him how I'm like the oldest person there, really.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So on my team, I was one of the only one, yeah, probably the only one that can buy liquor.
You the only one.
And at that time, it becomes a habit. You know what I'm saying? I was drinking,
You was
drinking,
drinking. So
drinking was a part of my daily routine.
it was helping you just kind of cope with everything.
You could say that. I don't want to just, but you could say that. You could say it was
It
helping me
was it,
sort
it,
of.
it played its part in that, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Carry on.
So we there. Um, some D1 guys. I'm talking about. We got. I'm talking about. We got had a few guys that came from real big schools. Uh, Eric Price. He was the #1 player in the nation when he came out at #1 point guard out of DC. He played with Kevin Durant and those guys, Michael Beasley and those guys. Sean Coleman. He out of Texas. Went to I forgot the school in Houston, but the same school that produced a guy from high school named Nubdi Eb. He went
Yeah.
to the high school from the pros. It was two of those, and they had two guys from St. Anthony's in New Jersey. From not St. Anthony's, Atlantic City High School. They came. So we was a real heavy team. My man Javante Clinton, R.I.P. to him. He was from out of Ohio.
So
And
y'all had a
then
star-studded line. I mean, Blinn. Texas is they usually have some of the top JUCOs out there. So it's star-studded. How'd it
yeah, we
go, man?
star
How'd it go?
studded.
You got Cam Newton playing on the football field.
And we playing on football field. We hooping in the rec, and we not supposed to be hooping in the rec. But like like even football, man. The coach there was like, "Yo, won't you try out for football?" He wanted me to play football. Football has always been a constant where people look at me, and
Yeah,
the first thing they look at and think as I play football.
I can use you on this gridiron.
And I'm like, I don't play football. I ain't played football since ninth grade, eighth grade, ninth grade.
But I come over here and we can put you at tight end. We can put you we can put you on this DN. We can get you. We got a spot for you.
We got a spot for you.
Yeah,
So it started out good, man. Um, what has been the constant in my early life of manhood has been discipline. Discipline has been something that I wasn't strong with,
yeah,
uh, because once I hit the college campuses and all those things, you're doing everything for yourself.
You got the freedom and the
the
flexibility,
freedom, the,
the time
the
management. All
flexibility,
that's on you.
all on me. So I went back into doing those same things.
Yeah.
I'm smoking weed with the guys,
Yup.
drinking, missing
Yup.
classes,
Yup.
um, and and I'm telling myself like, yo, now I'm gonna get cool with the teachers, and you think you can? Nah, not in college,
Now you can't parlay that into it. You don't got. It's not like that.
Nah.
So what happens?
So I ended up becoming academically ineligible.
Uh, so
Um,
do you got to do you try to fight through that? Or do you got to come home?
at first, I tried to fight through it,
Yup.
but I ended up getting kicked out of the dorms, the basketball dorms, and so I'm staying in the apartments with a teammate,
Yup.
and now I'm just depressed and all of that
Yup.
because I'm out here, and this is the business of basketball is taken away from this game that I love,
Yup.
and I have everything to do with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
So I ended up uh I ended up getting in trouble on campus, and they placed like an APB out on me because you not in certain schools, in certain places in Texas, certain schools there's no co-ed dorms.
Oh,
So basketball players would be in the dorms with the girls, and then whoever that TA is, if that TA is a real by the collar, he calling the police, campus police.
they gonna hit that red button.
Yeah. So we
Oh,
ended up getting in trouble and all of that, and I was running through everybody's dorms, and it happened a few times, and I was like Smokey and Craig in the truck one night,
oh my goodness! I
waiting
could
for
see
the kids, police to come by, and
letting them go by with the flashlight.
yeah. But at this time, it was I really was I got depressed, and I'm like, man, these guys is young.
Yeah.
Let these guys have it, man. Uh,
Yeah.
and if basketball is something I want to come back to, I'll do it. And if I don't, I'm at peace with it.
So what happened?
So I ended up coming home.
Wow.
And shout out to Mike James. While we was down there, man, he held me down a lot.
Shout out to Mike James. He
Shout
was
out to Mike James,
down in
man.
the Houston area. So when we
Out in
get
the
back,
Houston area, I was like a rock star. I'll come bring some teammates. We raid his closet. You know
yup.
what I'm saying? He hooking the whole team up with sneakers and stuff. So shout out to Mike James.
What happened when we get back home, man? You got a young son, right?
Young son.
Yeah, you're feeling deflated. Basketball career is almost over, or it's pretty much over. And now I got to carve another lane. What do you
Yeah.
do?
So I get in, I come home. I'm in great shape.
You're in great shape.
In great shape.
You running from the cops. You running from dorms. You running on the basketball court.
Yeah,
You
man.
got to be in great shape for all
I
that.
get it. I mean, I get into trouble, and Ag has to come bail me out for something that happened years when I was in high school. I was in a my brother, man, who he's in the streets and all
Yeah.
of that. He picked me up in a stolen car. He didn't tell me,
Ah.
and so the car ended up being stolen, and I was in it,
Yeah.
and I forgot to go to court. So there was a warrant out for me
Yeah.
from like,
Warren out there, man. You got APB in Texas. You come back to New York, got Warren.
a warrant like 2003, bro, 2003 4. I
Uh,
get it. I get they catch me in like '09, bro, and I'm
come
like a warrant.
come with me.
Come with me. I called my mom, and I'm like, yo, mom, I'm locked up right now.
Oh man.
She's like, my pops and them, and then they called Coach Ag, and Coach Ag came and picked me up
Ah.
in Riverhead. And so
You
shout
way
out to
out
Coach.
there.
So Coach has always been, that guy that he rides for us.
You did.
So, around that time, man, I started hanging out, man, and meeting guys, different guys, older guys, and they like, yo, man, you got some size on you, bro. What you doing? Like, I work. What you do at night? I run the security team, da 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 da, and started doing security.
Okay. That's right up your alley.
Yeah. Um, And shout out to my man Walter Williams. Walter Williams, we call him Dude.
Dude,
Yeah,
that was
so
the dude.
Dude really got me into it. Shanton, me and Shanton was in it too for a while.
Shanton.
Shout out to Shanton Brown. He was in it, man. And then I learned it. I learned the business of it. And then
Okay,
I'm like, yo, I'm gonna start my own. And so I ended up starting my own.
that's dope.
And we had a few clubs on Long Island. And then I got into executive protection
And what was
and
that? What's that mean for those who don't know?
bodyguarding.
It's bodyguards now.
Bodyguarding, different celebrities.
Celebrities and different types of officials and all that.
Yeah, man. And that was it was good money, but it was always something missing
What do you mean?
while doing it. It was something that was calling me like to give back
Talk to me.
to to kids,
So what do we do?
get into education.
How do we do that?
So I started taking classes online.
Okay,
Started taking classes online. Um, Finished getting my bachelor online,
so
and I've been in education now for the last 15 years.
so you turned the corner and showing that discipline that you was lacking for a better part of your life. I got to shift this out. I got a son, and right now I'm just aimlessly floating around. So if somebody threw you a lifeline, come over here and come and do this bodyguard and security with me, man. And then you're like, man, okay, and there was still a missing piece for you, and it's like, I gotta transition this into something to help the youth.
Yeah, it was always something there, and
Let's
and
go.
I would be like, if you asked me 20 years ago, right? Because that's about the same time that my last year of high school was 20 years ago. I would never think that I would be in education, bro. Be a dean at that, like you would never, ever, ever think that.
Is it fulfilling?
Very,
Very fulfilling.
because you know what it is. I see a lot of me in a lot of kids.
So you feel like if you had some of these things that you're providing these kids at that early age, it would have been different.
Absolutely, absolutely, especially in public schools when you coming from the community we come from.
Yeah.
I will be remiss to say that, you know, certain times you weren't just passed along.
Yep.
Certain diagnosis was given when, my from eighth grade till 12th grade, I was in special education, right?
Right.
Um, for behaviors.
For behavior. And then nobody really was able, did anybody really sit down with you and just, what I'm saying, just really dissect what's going on with you and ask you questions, allow you to open up?
No,
No.
it was like as long as we can get him to come to class.
Yeah.
We had a guy named Mr. Swinson.
Yup.
Me and him was gonna go to come to. We almost came to blows, but
Wait. Coach Winston?
Coach Swinson, bro.
That was a football coach.
Yeah, I was already emancipated, so I felt I was already grown.
I'm a man.
There's certain ways there's certain things you're not gonna talk to me.
And he approached it probably not the way that you was really happy with.
Yeah, you're not gonna talk to me that way.
I got you.
But you know, he said something to me was like, just because you're of age of a man, you're not a man. And it stuck with me.
It stuck with you. Because now as a grown man, now you can see what he meant.
What I meant. Um, but it's fulfilling, bro, because it's so many kids that I run across, and when they have those behaviors, I look at it and I try to come from a different angle. You
Be a bit
know,
more, be a bit more of understanding and then almost try to be more preventative instead of reactive to
absolutely. I done read the DSM book 30 times, bro, and there's so many diagnoses that we get, especially in our people of color.
yeah.
When I'm gonna preach a little bit, so let me know if I could, and you want me to stop it, I'll stop it.
Say, talk what
But
you say what you say.
you know, it's so especially when you come from broken homes, single
Yes.
parents.
Yeah.
You know, young black boys,
Yeah.
where we operate on a different level when it comes to brain frequencies. And the first thing they want to do is diagnose you.
Yeah.
So I learned through, through the years of, those diagnoses. Is I was straight up tell a single parent, be careful with those diagnoses. ADHD, yeah, it's in the DSM book. It's a diagnosis, but it's not a medicated type of thing.
Yeah. Don't be quick so quick to
Don't
sign
be
off on it.
medicated. No,
Yeah. Yeah.
ADHD for me stands for ain't no daddy at home disorder.
That's what's going on a lot of the times.
No daddy at home. So once a kid becomes big, and especially in the house with just a single mom, that kid develops those traits. And the first thing your mom wants to do, she wants some peace. So she's going to try to get that peace any way necessary. So either she acts out with the kid, or she goes and seeks the help of the medical route. We're gonna get the kid diagnosed, and then
Yeah.
we're gonna give him that medicine.
We'll start
Something like
sedating.
that. So I look at those things of, I never had that diagnosis, but I did have a learning disability
Yeah.
that I figured out that I had in college.
And none of this stuff was really broken down. So I think was cool. There's a lot of information that wasn't, I wouldn't even say available, but wasn't shared. It's being shared more and more, and that's kind of the beauty and the good side of social media and us having this technology is we can share information from conversations like this in real time
Right.
because a lot of these things were 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 kind of like taboo, right?
Right. Yeah.
Some of these things are taboo, or some of these things are you don't go against the administration, or you don't question the doctor, you don't question. But I would like to you guys to elaborate for me. You know what I'm saying? Give me some more understanding in this category, and you having people share their experiences with it, the good, the bad, and ugly, and you have a lot more information to make a more educated decision. And this is something that you're saying to even some of these households. Don't be so quick to sign off on some of these diagnoses.
Absolutely. I mean, I can recollect that I've never seen my mom come up to the school for any type of academic meetings she was called for.
It was behavior.
It was always behavior.
It was behavior. It wasn't. It was always reactionary, right? Because we
Right.
can't deal with this guy, right?
I'm gonna send him home.
I'm sending him home, so come up here, right? Instead of saying, "Hey, listen, man, I think we can probably turn the corner if we look at this avenue for my guy, right? He excels. What does he excel in? He excels in this category. You know what I'm saying? They don't speak on that part.
They
So I
don't
get,
speak on that. And you see it today. Like my teachers, I'm always on them. Like, I'm not gonna send a kid home because he brought his phone to class and you told him to put it in his pocket. There's no reason for me to send him home. No reason for him to sit in my office. No, teach him.
yeah, we're gonna have to find another route to where you can teach them. Right? We come to an understanding, right? We're gonna have to put the phone away and do all of these things, but we don't got to straight send them home because that's going to trigger a whole nother level of irritation and him acting up.
And what do they say about a mind that's just there?
What
They say it's the devil's playground, right?
it's just gonna flip around, man, and then usually it's gonna start attaching to stuff that's gonna be harmful and not productive. That's a fact. So shout out to you, bro, for even taking a look at this and being able to, I'm sure, just even take a look at yourself and look at the things that you've done well, right? And then also some of the things that you could have done better, right?
Absolutely, man.
On and off the court, man, because that's where maturity is. That's where maturity comes in. You got children now, right?
Yeah, man.
For you to be able to teach that, and you're teaching other people's children. So
Yes, sir.
salute to you in that category, boss man. Let's go ahead and jump back into the basketball side. I got three questions. You know where I'm going with this.
Okay.
And then we go, and then you got a couple of news nuggets that we can tap into.
We got some big news. We got some big news.
We got
Yeah.
some big news. What would be one thing that you would change in your basketball career, if any?
In my basketball career,
Yes.
I wish we had training. I wish I trained, bro. I
Yeah.
wish we trained, and I wish I had You know, most people who make it has a support system, a solid support system,
Yeah, yeah. The resources.
the resources.
The resources. The resources was us really just going and playing against each other, and then having somebody like Dre to be able to bring us somewhere else to play against each other. But this resources of strength and conditioning, nutrition, basketball, breakdown of your game and build up of your game, that stuff.
Right. Right.
Also financial literacy and all of these other things that they teach you, that's there. So I think that's a valid one. I like that. And give me your biggest moment.
The biggest moment, I'm always gonna stand on, bro. I was known around the country, bro. I was a McDonald's All American nominee, bro. Like me from where I came from,
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be that.
That's a big accomplishment, bro. To get that notoriety and it's recorded, it's documented.
I'm not supposed to be that, bro.
That's pretty major, bro.
Nah, I'm not supposed to be that, bro.
Congratulations to you, bro, for you able to just kind of, you know what I'm saying, like really lock in and get yourself to that spot and allow other people to help you get to that spot.
But you want to know another proud moment of mine too?
What is it?
Was when the newspaper mentioned me with you guys.
That's big. That's big. That's
When
big,
the
bro.
newspaper mentioned me and said I was the last link connected to Tristan Smith. It's that Billy Kretz, Tristan Smith, Jason Frazier, and AJ Price. When Newsday wrote that, I knew I was there. I knew I belonged.
Certified.
Certified.
That's a stamp on it, man. Newsday saying that. Molinet say, yeah, that he put himself in that place. We can mention him with those names. That's love. All right, this one will be a tough one.
Oh
Give
man,
me,
don't put me on, dude. Don't make me do
come
this.
on, dude.
Don't make me do this, bro.
I need that. I need the Amityville starting five.
Don't make me do this, bro. All right, yo, so check it. Can I do two teams?
Yes, you can.
All right,
Give me team A and then give me team B.
because I respect the history, right? We both respect the history.
We always right. We can go 5 teams, but we're gonna go. I'll give you.
I'm
I'll
gonna
give
give
you
I'm
a
gonna
few.
give me team A and team B, right?
Okay, that's cool.
So I see a lot of y'all putting Shelton as a guard. I'm not doing that. I'm putting you at the point, AJ at the two, Shelton at the three. No, Jay Jr. at the three, Shelton at the four, Jason at the five.
All right, that's your team. No Mike James.
Team B.
No. Hold on. No, are you locking in this team A?
I'm locking the team A.
All right, so that's your team.
Locking it.
So the team A is your team. So team A is your team. You can add this team B, but it's not really
I'm
counting.
only doing it because I respect the errors, and I'm not one that's gonna be like. Now, do I feel like I could? I feel like. Do I feel like me personally that I'm top two power forward to come through? Yeah.
So put your no, hold on. We pump faking here. We pump
No, I'm
faking
not
here.
gonna do it.
I'm not gonna let you pump
Not
fake.
gonna do it. I'm not
Give
gonna
me.
do it. That's for everyone else. That's the argument that's for the argument in the barbershop,
It's not
bro.
an argument. This is not an argument at all. This is your top
For the
five.
debates,
You
that's
got,
the debates, bro.
huh?
That's for the debates in the barbershop. Let me do
Now
my
hold on. Let me clarify. This is your five to represent our school against any other school's five. Give me that five. You can include yourself. I didn't say you could. You need to exclude yourself. You can put yourself in there. Eh, I need that five.
I can't do it.
Yes, you
I
can,
can't
Don.
disrespect him.
Nah,
I can't
don't do that.
disrespect him.
Don't do that.
I
Every
can't
every
disrespect
other
him.
every other guest did it, bro. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. You got to do it. Come on, Mark.
Who I can't move Jason in Shelton.
Come on, Mark. All right, so they in there. So you need 3 spots. You got a lot of players to put in
I
three
can't
spots.
move Jay, right? Jay Joyner was an all Long Island player.
You
He
can
won a
move.
state, right? He won a state, right?
No, They lost to Roosevelt.
They didn't get off Long Island.
They did. They went upstate his junior year, and I think they beat Roosevelt that year, and then they lost. They didn't win a title, but they was Final Four. And then the senior year, Roosevelt clamped them, and Roosevelt beat him. So he lost to Roosevelt his senior year.
All right, so I'm putting. Dang, bro, you don't make me do it, bro.
I
We
am
go,
making
we
you
go,
do it.
we
No,
gonna
we can't
put
do
we
that.
go,
You can't
right.
be
So
the exception to the show. You got to make the decision.
we gonna put Shelton at the 3, me at the 4, Jason at the 5.
Okay, and who's the backcourt?
You and AJ.
Are we cooking? We
And
cooking?
I don't need no touches. Just I'm boarding.
I'll throw you a couple lobs.
Listen, I'm boarding, bro. We boarding and running.
Oh yeah, we in there.
We
We in there.
running.
All right, we standing on that 5.
We standing on that 5. I had and for the live, I had a whole nother 5 too, but we can't do it.
No, we can't do it. No, no, no. You know I was going to box you into giving us a 5. You're gonna try to create. You're gonna try to create 3 teams. No, sir. You got one team.
I'm 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 on the B team, bro.
Huh?
I'm on the B team, bro.
You on the
I
B
mean,
team?
we leaving out Lou Williams, Lou Wilson,
Yeah, losing. Yeah, yeah. We leaving out
um,
Jerry Crocker, Billy
Oliver.
Oliver, Billy Kretz,
Yeah,
Josh Serrano. There's a lot of
you
good
know what I'm
players.
saying? I'm talking about bigs. We leaving out those bigs.
Yeah, yeah,
Lou,
yeah. Oliver.
Oliver.
Yeah.
Who else was a big? Who else played for?
Trevor.
Trevor.
Yep.
We both respect the guys that came. We
Oh
did
no,
this.
no, no. You had to pick your 5. That doesn't mean you don't have any
You know what I'm
respect. Like
saying?
only 5 can make the 5, right? The rest of the
I
guys
mean,
can
I
play
I've
flowers.
heard some. I pay attention. I've heard some guys on here talk crazy when they pick their 5, and I'm like, come on, bro.
Nah, you
But
pick. Nah, you
see,
pick. That's a strong 5 right there. All those names are certified, man. What do you think about this page, man? And put that in a nutshell, man. What you think about this page, and then you're gonna lead us off with some good news.
it's the biggest, man. It's the biggest page, bro. And if you have any type of, if you play varsity basketball on Long Island, this is where you need to be at.
Yep.
Salute yourself. Give yourself flowers. Ain't nothing wrong with patting yourself on the back. If you score 20 points in a game and you got that article, post it.
Hey, I listen. If it's legit, man, I'm saluting it.
But if you ain't really done nothing, we have a problem with that.
No, we're
You
gonna
know,
salute. If it's valid, we can
if
salute
it's
to you. Yeah,
valid, we rocking with it. But
that's
when
it.
we start seeing the people that's some people that we do the research, we do the research. So you know, we do the research.
So it's valid, man. So we're gonna keep building on
Valid,
it.
bro. We gonna keep building.
So there was a gentleman by the name of Mr. Randall Hawkins that gave you a call maybe about a month ago, man. What was this news that he shared with you?
Oh man, that a young fella that was imported from somewhere else, man, had a Hall of Fame career, and I'll be inducted in the Hall of Fame this October, bro.
Congratulations, bro. You're gonna be in the Amityville Hall of Fame.
Amityville Hall of Fame, bro.
Salute to you, man. Well deserved, well earned, man, and
Crazy class too.
crazy class.
AJ Price,
Yeah.
uh, AJ Mike James.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be in there with the star of stars, man. That's gonna be a good time, man. Congratulations, man. I know that feels good, man. I know that feels good for you and the family on what you've overcome through life. You know what I'm saying? And you only gave us piece of the story, man. So salute to you. That was something that you was really hoping to achieve, not just a Hall of Fame thing, but just having your name being mentioned. And it's been mentioned, and it's gonna be forever being mentioned, and man. So well deserved, well earned, man. I'm happy for you, bro.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. But on another note,
What's on another note? Yeah, bring this thing
no,
to a close, man.
about 3 years ago we did something really big for the town, right?
Talk to me.
Was it 3 years ago?
Yeah, it was.
You, myself, man, you spearheaded this thing, and it was all love, man. It was real love, right?
Yes, it was.
And you in Texas,
I'm in
you
Texas.
bowed out,
I did bow out.
bowed out after a legendary performance. but the people wanted. We was going to start it again, but we had some district issues.
Okay.
But this April 15th, we're gonna run that Amityville alumni event back.
Okay.
We
Okay.
running it back.
Who's spearheading this?
You understand me? I'm going to spearhead it with everything I learned from you.
Right?
I got my boy Ryan Frazier,
Ryan Frazier.
who's who does a lot of good things himself, and this thing is going to be one of the big ones.
Salute to
One of the
both of you
big ones,
guys, man.
bro.
I'm definitely happy for you and happy for the neighborhood. And I want to see what you guys put together, man, because it's gonna be
Absolutely, man. The district seems like it's on good.
it's getting some good footing.
Some
Yeah,
good
some good
footing,
motion.
and like we always said, we're not gonna do an alumni event if it's bad press. We don't want the bad press, so that's what it was the last time. Was that bad press? We don't want to attach to it.
You playing?
Am I playing? Yo, right now, bro, I'm injured from going down to the ace.
Oh man, I told you. I asked you, was you a spectator? You got
But
out there on the floor?
yeah, man. Guys started popping out, wanting to hoop. AJ popped out.
Ah,
Lane Coward popped out. I'm like, yo, bro, this is grand opening, grand closing, bro. Like,
yeah, very
but
much so. You got
but
to sign waivers now, dude. You got to make sure you got all that, the life, you got all that. You need all the insurances signed
you
off
know what
before
I'm
you get
saying?
out. It's not that casual anymore. You got to make sure that you prep.
But here's the thing. I'm gonna get in shape for this one.
You playing?
I'm gonna play.
Oh, this is breaking news. Not
I'm gonna
only
get in
did you
shape for
get
this one.
up and running, you playing.
And it's gonna be. I want. We're gonna have more teams this year. I think last time we had five or four.
Four.
Four teams. So we're gonna put two more teams in. So because every year more alumni come and go.
I'm watching this, dude. I'm watching
Um,
put this together, dude. This
you
is
know,
I'm watching how you and Ryan run this,
we're
man.
gonna
That
put this thing down. And
16.
I want everybody. I want cheerlead. If you cheerleaded at Amityville, we want you to come out and put your cheerlead.
You
So
gonna get the cheerleader outfit.
get the
Okay.
cheerleaders out.
O-
Um,
Okay.
we want to see guys, man, and get in touch. We want to make sure everyone gets touched. If you play, we want to, and you want to play. Spots are limited. You know what I'm saying? So we only gonna reach out a few times, and if you ain't with it, you ain't with it.
Okay, man. So listen, man, put that out there. It's
We gonna
out there
put
now.
that out.
You put that out there, so it's in motion now, right?
Flyer coming soon.
Follow coming soon.
Flyer coming soon, man. And we gonna do it again. Another big one, man.
Uh, I'm,
You
I'm
know,
yeah, I'm watching this, dude. I'm watching.
excited, man. I'm excited. I'm excited.
I'm excited that you're excited, man. I'm watching this. I told you I'm riding off into the sunset with anything that's involved in hosting that. But I left you the keys.
Absolutely,
I,
absolutely. I learned from the best.
I appreciate that, man. I left you the keys, man. But all the way, man, like all around, man. This is an amazing story, though. How you overcome all of the hurdles and obstacles and all the different things that were put inside of your world, and for you to learn how to adapt and persevere. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
then still be here, right? There's always
Absolutely.
choices to make, and you found yourself on the side of being able to make some choices to be able to get into a positive situation for you and for the family. So I want to
Right.
salute you for you. That's off the court. And then
Appreciate you, man.
when it comes to you have a Hall of Fame career in one of the top public schools in the area. You know what I'm saying? In New York State. So that's an amazing feat, right? You're certified, and this as a grown man being able to pour back into the youth as an administrator and everything. Salute to you for that, man. Being able to see that, man. So we give you your flowers, man, and everything like that. You
I
continue to
want to leave with saying one thing.
talk to me.
If this gets to any young person, and you can go to an older person, man.
Talk to me.
Just know whatever you go through, you are not your situation. You greater than it.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah. Let's leave it at that, bro.
Just leave it at that,
Let's
bro.
leave it at that, man. That stamps the whole thing, man. I think that makes that really stamps you.
Right.
That stamps you, man. So I salute you, bro. congratulations on the career. Congratulations
Appreciate you,
on you
bro.
for what you've been doing as a grown man, and congratulations on you getting inducted to the Hall of Fame, and now you being able to get ready and put on another Amityville event for the community.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. It's gonna be big, man. We're gonna do this thing one more time, and we lost a lot of people along the way.
We did, man. We did,
So
man. So it's an opportunity, man. The church today, man. Celebrate the ones that are here, man. Spread some love, man. So salute
right.
to you, man. Much love always.
Love you, bro.
All right, boss, man. Until next time, I'm going to holler.
Yes, sir.
All right, chill.
Yeah.